Chinese-made headphones.
Fuck them, dude.
Dude, just use your gaming headset.
Let's see.
All right, boys, we're live.
Oh
Shit.
After
Let's see who's gonna get in here. Let me freaking figure out how I do this whole damn multiple window John on this fucking Mac. Come on, bro. Can't hear you, Shu. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Could you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Just trying to unfuck some. Don't mind the mattress in the back either. This was my our guest room, and I
Right.
commandeered it to be my office again.
Respect.
You know, there's shit everywhere. We got a fucking little Tykes basketball hoop over there. Fucking all kinds of shit. A Paw Patrol couch.
Dude, all the
Fucking
freaking
chaos.
all the options.
We got it all, baby. What you need? Really, we're getting rid of the guest room so people don't want to come and stay at our house no more.
Oh, thanks, bro. I guess I just won't come down and visit you.
Well, you can come on the
I'll just
you can come
live on the
sleep on the
couch.
couch.
Yeah, the
On the
couch
floor.
business, dude.
Actually, we have a pretty nice inflatable twin mattress.
Oh, class.
It's the self-inflatable one and
Okay.
self-deflatable one. So you just plug her into the wall and you're good to go, baby.
Good to go, dude. Trying to freaking figure out the damn settings here because it's like switching views like whenever someone's talks. There we go. I think that's it. All right, we got 4 people in the freaking live stream right now. Let's go.
After dark session.
After dark, dude. I mean, it's still light here for me, but
Yeah, it's
It's
fucking
kinda
bullshit.
dark
It's
here.
still light here.
is it? Damn.
The sun doesn't go down until like 8:30, really.
That's true.
And even then, there's still a little bit of light. But
it's starting to get dark for me.
Yeah, you're in the fucking
mouth.
boonies, dude.
Yeah, with the fucking Wendigos and shit, dude.
Dude, with the fucking Wendy's, dude.
Yeah, fucking skinwalkers and shit.
Dude, motherfucking skinwalkers. Dude, those things are real. Can't change my
I
mind.
don't. No, can't. Same with Bigfoot.
so what's
Oh, we
up,
got
boys?
it. We
Is it
got
cold
a
over there or
question
what,
coming
dude?
in.
Huh?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
You're all
dude. I
bundled up.
the AC. I got the AC going.
You got
And
that
it's
shit
freaking
cranked,
a little
huh?
chilly in the basement, and it's like, oh, dude, 3 alpha, throw that shit on, cozy.
Bro, I miss having fucking basements, bro.
Dude,
None of the
basements are
houses
the
over
shit
here have them. Basements are the best.
because it'd turn into a swimming pool.
Yeah, no, you'd be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right, we got Drop Dude in the freaking chat. He's at the DLI out in California, and he has the opportunity to go to RASP. And he's asking because he's a 35 Papa 35 series. If he had better opportunities, I'm assuming that's what he means in regiment or soft supports as a 35. Yeah, dude, like you want to go regiment. Like you'll be with the RMIB, which a lot of people ask about that all the time, and I have no idea exactly what they do, but they're a Ranger, and they're at Benning, and they're the best. So, anything to add, boys?
no, I mean
I have
it's
zero
always
knowledge.
it's all. I mean, pretty much whatever. Like even if like there's been cases where regiment I've known dudes who at least I don't know 9 years ago that regiment didn't offer their MOS, and they just said, hey, this is kind of close to something that we do this, and literally he had a different MOS than the job he was doing. And that was just, but I'd say, really any soft unit is going to give you better opportunities and open more doors, not only in the short term, but in the long term as well. And just, better opportunities in general, whether, really regardless of the situation. So yeah, and Rangers, the shortest pipeline to that.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool that I didn't even know that was an option that they could do. It's like, oh, we don't have your billet for your MOS, but like you can still come on.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't remember exactly. He might have been like a water purification specialist, something wild. And they were like, oh, yeah, no, you're gonna do this. But I guess they had, I don't know if they had a number of slots for those guys or what exactly the case was, but the second he got to regiment, he was doing stuff that is not water purification because
Are you talking about that dude who used to play like college football?
I don't think he played college football.
He's like a really tall.
I'll text you his name.
Okay, because there's a guy too I know. And he was a water purification specialist, but I know he's doing like ARMID stuff too. And when I went to RAS, there was 2 guys that were 35 series that went through, and I hooked up with, or not, I met one of them or rematched back with one of them, I think like a year before I got out. Maybe it was on deployment or somewhere. I can't remember, but I matched up with him. He's saying it was going super well and whatnot. Let's see.
It's not him.
No. But
Freaking
yeah.
We got Elliot in here asking, does 91 Bravo, which is a wheeled vehicle mechanic, get to go on missions? No, you don't get to go on conventional Ranger raids, but you'll participate in like huge training events like MLAT, and you will deploy if it's like a larger than a platoon size force deploying. If it's like a company size force or more, like chances are you'll get a chance to go forward.
I feel like it kind of depends too. Like it depends on what, whatever platoon or company you're attached to, what exactly their like mission set is. Because they're, we had some, they weren't our mechanics, but we had mechanics that were going out with us.
Oh yeah, in Syria.
And I'll tell you what, we used them. we
needed them.
We used them every fucking time that we went out. It was something always popping up. But
it was always the tires on those damn Panders that were popping.
Bro, do you remember the one that caught on fire?
Yeah, bro, I have pictures of that shit.
I literally just looked over. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh,
why is there
fucking
smoke?
Wheel is on fire. I literally yelled. I think it was
a sniper.
Whoever our sniper was, yeah. And I was like, yo, get the fuck out of there. And then fucking those things were, they got us where we needed to go, but god damn,
it was a struggle.
Work for it for sure.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a quick update for anybody who was here last time.
Oh, what's your Zen rewards looking like?
Me. Bro, in the 3 weeks since I am at, actually, I'm just going to fucking pull it up.
Dude, yeah, pull up your fucking Zen rewards and let us know. Mine is like at 250 something. Not a lot. I don't go through very much.
Oh, those are rookie numbers, bro.
I know.
All right, what is my fucking log?
You can speak of him, right?
Joe's.
What's up?
Yeah, we can hear you, Joe.
Okay, I got kicked out of the call for like 2 minutes. I don't know. This is my network bandwidth is low, so I don't know what the issue is.
You're still here.
Sweet.
Oh, god damn.
Sorry, boys. I'm freaking chowing down on some dinner. I've been fucking busting ass all day.
What you gotta do?
Dude, I've been fucking sales calls, bro. Freaking calling people.
Be like that, baby.
Dude, fucking cashing checks and snapping necks.
I got 375.
Holy shit. Yeah, you're gonna have the damn fucking Zen branded pop-up tent and the damn Zen branded
you-
Traeger.
Oh,
Wait,
yo,
wait,
have you
370
have you tried these? The new Zin menthol,
No.
bro.
Wait, you're talking literally just 375 points.
Since the last live stream that we did 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
Bro,
because I didn't
have,
know
like-
that they had rewards yet. I didn't know that there were rewards, and so
dude, I
I've
have
been
like,
using like a can a day for like the last year and a half, and I missed out on all those fucking Zin rewards because
dude,
I just threw the fucking can away.
I got
Rookie.
I got about like probably 100 in my backpack that I'm just waiting to scan because I'm too lazy.
Dude, no,
the
no,
codes take so long.
Do them in April because April they're doing
double points.
They're doing double, so
or
you're
no, it's
allowed
they're
to
extending how many you can do.
120. Yeah, until May 1st, you can redeem 120 in the month of April as opposed to the regular 60. So do them all. I just went and did like 15 that I had been saving.
Wait, I'll do it every like month. I'll just redeem all of them at once.
Do it right now and show me
I'll
what the
do it.
codes are. I'll make sure you're doing it right.
No, I know how to do the codes. I'm at like 4,000 points right now.
Oh,
Drop dudes
Yeah, and that's-
asking if he should go to Airborne or RASP first. I would say go to RASP first, guy. You'll get sent to Airborne after, and that way you don't have to fucking take any more of your time.
Yeah. But don't they make it now? You have to go to RAS before Airborne.
Yeah.
I guess if you talking about option 40 contract, so different. But... Oh yeah.
Oh. Is it like a fucking 1,000 degrees already in Georgia? Because it just barely
It
started
actually-
getting warm here.
it actually felt pretty good. We went on a walk today. Felt pretty good outside.
Yeah, no, it was super nice. We went to the park, to Casey, whatever, and it was. I mean, the past 2 days up here, I don't know if you guys got any same, but it's been pissing rain, dude. Like the past 2 days
Bro.
up here.
It hailed in Richmond Hill.
Really?
It hailed. It literally looked like snow on the ground. It was like 3 inches of hail.
Whoa.
Yeah. Dude, so I'm going home to Minnesota next week and I'm bringing MK. And dude, it's been like the worst winter that they've had. And I think right now they're at like number 4 on the all-time like snowfall in a single like winter in Minnesota. Yeah, like when I left, or right before I left, like 2 days before I left, they got 24 inches in like a day and a half, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to fly home. But they got snow yesterday again, and they literally just keep getting snow, and it will not stop. And like,
Joe, it's gonna
my
be
dad,
snowy when you're there for
Tough.
sure.
my dad, so they got like a underground pool built last year, or the year before, and it's got one of the retractable covers and shit, and it's supposed to be good for the winter, right? Like, yeah, the snow builds up on top of it, but then it melts in the winter or whatever. So it's supposed to be able to hold the weight. And because the water freezes underneath, so then it has that support. Well, because of so much snowfall and shit, whatever, it broke the cover. So now my dad had to like had to get it replaced and stuff. But yeah, we were like thought a month or two ago, we were swimming in the pool and shit, and there's still snow on the ground in fucking damn near May. So I don't know, dude.
Bro, that shit is actually tough. There was
Oh, it is.
like, I don't know, probably like the first couple years that I left Colorado, it was snowing in like June.
Whoa.
Just
What?
It's like, oh hey, it's 95 degrees. Oh, tomorrow it's gonna be fucking 16 and snowing.
That's all
Yeah,
my dad told me.
I'm
He's
pretty
like,
sure it might have been like 2016.
yeah, my dad was talking last week. He was raking the yard and stuff, and whatnot, all the dead grass raking and all and stuff. And it was 80 degrees out. And then a couple days ago, it was like 25 and snowing. He's like,
Yeah.
Jeez.
you know, and
Fucking-
that's another part too about Minnesota that sucks is like bro, it gets really depressing there because, like, especially for my dad, you know, he wakes up at 3 a.m, goes and works out, and then drives to work. He's at work until 3:34, drives home. So he like never gets to be out during the daylight except for when he's driving home. And like it's getting dark by that point. Never gets to see the sun. You don't leave your house at all. Can't do any fun shit. So it's like, dude. And they're always calling me and bitching about it. I'm like, dude, just fucking move somewhere else. Move to Georgia.
Move to Florida.
We aren't.
Yeah, move to
Yeah,
Georgia.
we're not paying high ass fucking taxes and shit.
Yeah,
Dude, why
bro,
does
give him
anyone
my
live in
number? I'll
Minnesota?
find him a house.
There you go,
dude.
Joe.
Well, my mom's already kind of stated, dude, when start having a kid, she'll fucking she'll move her ass straight down and be a babysitter.
Bro,
Nice.
So,
the second like right whenever I ETS, my mom was like, all right, are you staying there? Are you coming back home? Like, what are you doing? I was like, I mean, we're probably gonna stay here for at least a little bit. Like we're pretty solidified. And she's like, okay, well, we've been looking at houses over there. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Hey, she cares
Dude,
about
is
you.
And not me. She cares about my kids. I mean, I'm sure
just
she'd like
found
to see
out-
me, but she gives a shit about my kids more than anything.
I just found out over the phone a couple days ago. My mom told me I'm not supposed to know until I go home, but my sister's having another kid now, number 2. Yeah, doing no.
Tell her
So
that
you
I-
just shared it with the whole damn internet. So
Like she watches this.
hopefully your
She doesn't
she
watch
doesn't-
this.
she doesn't
Joe.
watch the Danger Ranger podcast.
No,
No.
hopefully she does. You need to start promoting this shit, Joe.
Yeah, what the fuck, Joe?
What do you mean promoting
The
this?
You're trying to take over the fucking podcast a couple fucking
Joe,
months
Joe,
ago, and
here's
now
what
you're just
we're-
rolling over.
Mhm.
No, I
Here's
ain't
what you need to
rolling
do,
over.
Joe. Joe,
What's up?
you need to move to Utah.
Mm.
And then we can do this in person. We're going to set up a nice ass legitimate podcast studio to rival our friend Joe Rogan's. And it'll be good. It'll be a good time. What do you
Well, it
think?
makes sense for you to move back to Georgia, considering 2 out of the 3 already live in Georgia. One has a wife and 2 kids and is already
Oh.
established. The other
Mm.
person
And a
is currently
I have
the
a
other
room.
person.
I have the podcast room.
I'm in the other guest room. We have a spin bike in case you want to get some cardio in. You know,
I mean,
We got,
you make a good argument.
I know. That's what I'm saying, bro. So don't put that bad juju on me and say
Or-
my fault.
Or I just, once these business ops come to fruition, I'll just fly you out once a month and we'll just do that.
Look,
I only
for
fly
this
first
podcast,
class.
Okay. If
This
I'm going to be able to
podcast-
afford to fly y'all out once a month, then I'm going to make sure I can do it first class.
Yeah.
now this podcast, and look, it's not us that needs to spread the word. All right, it's all the viewers. You hear me talking to all you. You guys want these podcasts to be in person, live, real deal. You want me, Zach, and Shoemate to all be together, one collective room like Joe Rogan podcast. You need to start pushing this out because I don't have social media. Okay, so
That's a lie.
I can't do it. Okay, I have an
Yeah,
Instagram with 150 followers, and that's it. So
that's
I don't know how big of a reach I got. I post a picture.
well,
and I
once
get,
you
like,
once you
30
start,
likes.
once you start your YouTube channel,
Yeah, see, the only issue is, dude, like, if I do like stuff on finance, this is what I thought about, right? If I do like stuff on finance, who's really gonna listen to what the fuck I have to say? I ain't even got a degree yet.
we'll get your
Too
degree
big.
then. There's plenty of
Well,
dudes
I
out there
need a
making day
goddamn
trading videos
degree.
who don't fucking have shit for degrees, Joe.
No, but
You
I'm
know
not
that,
talking
right?
about like, yeah, but I'm not talking about like making like how to day trade and stuff. I'm gonna do like basic videos, like what I did for the fucking privates and the goddamn squad, dude, teaching them how to invest in the stock market, which most people don't even know how to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Basic shit like that, but
Yeah, you better start up that chicken dinner Discord before you do that.
Dude, that shit is dead as
That-
fuck.
That shit is so
shit-
dry right now.
Joe, where are our fucking signals,
That's That's the driest fucking rotisserie I've ever seen.
Dude, I'm too busy in fucking college, dude. I had to do
Sounds like an
uh
excuse.
I had to do two presentations this
Oh wow.
this week, and
Just two?
it was funny. It was funny. Well, yeah, just two. I have three finals still. You literally called me in the middle of one last night, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but no, the first presentation I had to do was like it was talking about either like a job experience, and like you can talk about ethical issues, you can talk about leadership, you can talk about whatever. It's like boom, I'll talk about the military and leadership and different leadership styles. And
Mhm.
so I did that, and it was, dude, it was super awkward because like what I did is, I'm of the belief every time you give a presentation on something, like you build your credibility at the beginning, so people like don't
Usually
just
the
like
way
say
gentleman Joseph Van Heel,
no. And I literally was like,
whatever your
hey,
major is.
Yeah, buddy.
but no, it was literally like I just like, all right, give a brief background quick about myself. I was in 75th Ranger Regiment. I did 4.5 years active. Now I'm in the Georgia Guard. I attended these schools I was in, blah, 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 and then went into like the leadership styles that I experienced, like whether it was the Ranger school stuff. But before I had all that, my professor goes up to the front desk and he's getting the PowerPoint up, and I'm just standing there. I'm the last one to go, and it was not my birthday. And so I'm standing there, and literally, dude's like, well, you guys, man, we got a treat for this last presentation. You guys are really going to enjoy what Mr. Van Heel has to say. Whatever, gonna be an eye opener for a lot of you guys. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just standing there awkwardly, like, all right, bro, can I do this shit? And then
That
he's like,
motherfucker.
and then he's like, he's like, I wish I would have had more time to get to know like some of you guys. It's just, like you never really truly get to like know like some stuff. Like some of you guys have some crazy stories. And then he's like, Mr. Van Heel, for instance, sits in the back, doesn't really talk at all much, whatever. How many of you guys knew he was an Army Ranger? I'm just like, okay,
Don't put me on the spot,
I'm
bro.
like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, stop. I was like, stop right fucking now, quit it, and making me super uncomfortable. Well, then at the end of my presentation, like people are asking me questions, blah blah blah, and then he's like, comes up, shakes my hand, says, well, thank you for your service, whatever. And he's like, everybody, let's give him a round of applause. And everybody was like standing up, giving me a round of applause. And I'm like, dude, I was like, get me the fuck out of this uncomfortable ass shit, dude. I hated it. Like, I'm good with presentations. Don't get me wrong, because I had to do some in front of you guys. I literally had to do skits and fucking.
Oh, dude, the fucking rap battle,
You're
dude.
welcome.
I have those. I keep forgetting to
No,
fucking have them
remember
ready to
my
go.
remember
Oh,
my
Pretty Woman. Julia Roberts, Pretty Woman.
Yeah,
Literally
my
like your
Pretty
first
Woman's.
week there.
I had
Yeah.
the first range I had to go to. They said, all right, yeah, hey, the two newest privates, get the fuck up in the tower. And I was like the third newest private, but one of them was in weapons. So it was a line squad only range. So I run up, and they're like, all right, you two motherfuckers are going to sing some songs for the boys out there, because it was pissing rain. And they're trying to keep morale up. And they asked the other dude, like, what do you want to sing? And he's like, oh, Johnny Cash or whatever. And he just, wasn't bringing the energy. He was bringing everybody, down. They asked me, what do you want to sing? I said, I don't care. Pick a song. I'll fucking belt it out. They chose Katy Perry Roar. And so I performed Katy Perry Roar over the PA system at the range for all the boys to fucking, keep them going through the rain.
Dude, I don't know what it is with people in Katy Perry, man. When I was in fucking Ranger school, I was on the fucking tower about to do the zip line into the water. And the dude's like, hey, he's like, Katy Perry? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, sing me Fireworks. And then pushed me. And so I literally like, baby, I'm a fire. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Katy, dude, everybody just loves Katy Perry, man.
I mean, she's hot, I think. I don't know what she looks like right now, but she used to be hot at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta. What timeline are we going off of here?
35 series get to go on raids, or at least do cert and get ample time on the raid range. I don't think y'all go on raids that much. You guys are waiting back in the freaking in the rear to get the fucking bad guys that we bring off target or the fucking intel we get. I don't really hear too much about 35 series being part of the actual raid force. Not to say that it couldn't happen, but it typically doesn't.
If you want to go on raids and shit, bro, your best opportunity is go Lake Lemon, bro.
Yeah, if you want to fucking kick
Simple as
indoors and shoot people, infantry or SF 18 series. Drop dude, yes, we're all infantry. That's the guy that was asking about 35 series.
Boy, we're
stuff.
stupid
It's
as
not like
fuck.
yeah, we're dumb. We dumb. We got Joe gonna be in charge of fucking your trading account in the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Financial
But hey,
services, bro.
I made people fucking thousands, okay?
You did
I
get
did,
you did have
remember-
good calls. You did have good calls, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
I
still
made
pissed
great-
about
I made-
Jivo.
I made great calls. The only issue is I made the least amount of money of everybody because I was the stupidest about it. And like,
Well, you
didn't
pulled
believe in
out.
myself.
I don't
Dude,
know if
I
I'd
had-
say the stupidest about
You
it.
weren't the stupidest because I fucking let Onyx sit for fucking ever and I was up like fucking 10 racks and then it fucking crashed to like way nothing.
No, but I won't say his name. You remember the dude that fucking blonde hair kid with glasses fucking got him like kicked out of fucking the platoon because he was like lying all the time and shit.
Oh yeah, that
Remember
kid.
that kid?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
kid. The
Remember-
kid that,
so I
that
gave
dropped a fucking loaded gun in a fucking gym changing room.
Yeah. I
The guy that almost
I-
flipped the bus.
yeah. I no, I made the call about Jivo beforehand, right? And then all of a sudden Jivo's, you know, at $12, $13, 14, whatever. And I had already pulled out, obviously, and he's like, hey, Specials, would you sell right now? I was like you're still in? He's like, yeah. He's like, I put, you know, $2,000 of it in and I'm at 16 grand now. And I'm like, this motherfucker. I was like, how? I was like, this motherfucker made more money than me on my call that I've been fucking following for however many fucking months.
I mean, good
Like,
for
so-
him.
Yeah, I mean, I made him fucking 14K, but
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, dude.
Did you tell him that you want a commission from it or what?
Dude,
I
you
should've,
You
honestly.
should have been like, hey, fucking spot me fucking couple hundred.
honestly,
You fuck. I promise I won't fucking smoke you for at least a week if you do.
Bribery.
no,
Yes,
I had
bribery.
I had some good runs, dude. I had the Onyx, the Jivo.
Dude, I'm so
Yes,
Onyx.
mad about Jivo.
Bro, we
Yes.
rode Onyx. I
And
I
Onyx,
forgot
yeah.
that I forgot that I still had Onyx until I went to ALC in like December of 2020. And I looked at it, I was like, I still have this shit. And
But
I
dude,
waited
it was-
until I broke even, sold it the second that I had the chance.
it was such a good play. I mean, I was up fucking 10 grand on it and then COVID happened. But dude, like I made a shit ton of money off of I mean, I made a good money off of Jivo. I mean, Jivo went from when I bought in at 60 cents to $14. AMC, I rode that hype up and
Dude,
I made
AMC was almost awesome for me.
I made like 30 grand off of that. Fucking SOS. Dude, I was fucking in that Discord, I was pumping SOS, whatever. And I
And then it
literally
fucking tanked and never recovered, bro.
Yeah, Joe
Yeah, but
did
I
the old
still
pump
racked-
and dump.
but
That
I
was a
still racked
classic
out.
pump and dump.
Sold it
and
to all his boys and then got out when the getting was good.
It's you and you guys to sell out, all right? You guys were all in profits on it on those four calls. that
I
made.
sold, so I made profit on SOS and then I fucking sold and then I bought back in and then it fucking was in the red forever. It was like I had like a fucking 7 something position and it went down to like a fucking $1.
Yeah, if I
Fuck you, Joe.
Dude, if I-
oh,
like,
what
all in
was
all-
that? NAOV.
Yeah.
Fucking kept buying the dip on that too, Joe. Was in the red when I
Right.
sold it finally.
can't be right on everything, but I'll tell you what, dude. If I had like just only done 4 plays and I did those 4 banger plays that I did, dude, I made like 6 figures in total on that. And then I got stupid with it. But live to fight
Well.
another day. Now I'm just an investor. I don't trade anymore because it's just too stressful, bro. And I don't have a solid constant income right now. So
the amount
Yeah.
of time that we wasted every day looking at that shit.
Battle drills
Well,
and fucking stock movements, bro. Let's go.
That's
When
that should tell you how dog shit the fucking military is, though.
when I went to
Weird.
the training room, I got our XO and our OPSO in in on Dogecoin.
No, it was Safe
And-
Moon, wasn't it?
No, I got
No,
them in
it's
on
Doge.
no Doge because
Uh,
I bought Dogecoin when it was less than a penny,
Oh, fuck you.
and I was like, let's throw $250 in.
Oh,
it."
fuck you.
Well, no, I sold it at 5 cents when it plateaued because
No.
I was like, oh, it's making some it's jumping between like 4 and 6. I'll sell it. I'll buy it. I'll buy the dip and then just kind of play that game. Fucking 2 days after I sold it, I'm waiting to get back in.
It was a
and-
cent, you said? You bought 250 at a cent?
It was like
Mm.
it was like 0.009 is what I bought it at.
dude, I can.
0.009, so less than a cent. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
less
that
than a
would,
cent.
yeah.
It's like 9/10 of a penny.
Yeah.
Dude,
so
I can make
point-
it even. I can make it even hurt worse.
I did the
dude.
math. I did the math. I would have made 28 grand
Fuck.
at its peak.
dude.
but-
Yo,
That's not
hey,
even the worst. There was the guy who told me about it. He was buying and selling that shit like it was his fucking job. And at
Yeah,
one
dude.
point, he had like fucking like 28 million Dogecoin,
Holy fuck.
and he sold it all before it even went above a nickel.
Oh, no, dude.
And then there's another guy at Battalion, the
What are
S3
you
dude.
showing here, Joe?
I bought $100 worth of Dogecoins, so 21,758 Doge at 0.0045.
And then you sold it.
And-
huh?
Yeah. What'd you
And I
sell it
sold
at?
it. Huh?
What'd you sell it at?
I sold it for. I
Couple
made
bucks?
$81 profit. I almost
Oh.
lost all my money. But I sold it then, and instead of holding on when it almost hit $1, and that would have been close to like probably 15, 16 grand. Yeah, We
Yeah,
don't
I
think
sold
about
mine.
that.
I sold mine and bought a computer, so I was cool with it.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah,
It's a good
it was
deal.
all right. I was
It's a
like,
good
I
deal.
know, fuck it. I'll buy a computer quick. And
That's still a
call it
fucking
day.
6x, fucking less than a cent to 5 cents. That's like it's like a 5x, 6x.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I ended up making like 2,800, I think, on it.
Oh, really? That's not bad.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I was like,
yeah,
fuck,
that's-
yes. Beer money, baby.
yeah, dude. All
But
right,
yeah, no,
real quick.
I oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good. How rampant is tobacco use in regiment? Hella rampant. Very nice. Have we worked with more Delta or DevGru? Usually work with Delta. We have worked with DevGru in the past, but it's not as often. And one piece of advice for RASP: classic, don't quit. Can't go wrong with that one. Don't quit. Don't be a fucking dickhead. Pull your weight as a team or as a team member, and don't try and fuck your buddies over. Yachty, do you get to pick what battalion you go to? No, you can put in preference if you have
Well-
like family.
Depends.
Yeah, it depends on the class
I
too.
got-
Like sometimes they do.
Right back.
I got to pick first bat because they went off of a PT score, and
Oh,
then
nice.
they went, and then any like tiebreakers they went on off of ruck time. So they had, I think it was like however many slots to first and second, and then whoever was the leftover got swept over to third bat. And they just went down the list. And-
Damn, why are they sending them all the retards? They need all the help they can get, dude.
and pretty much if you were top 10, you were getting first bat. And even
Dude,
with that, there was a
confirmed
couple
first bat
people
the best.
there was a couple people who at top 10 they picked second bat. They were kind of weirdos.
Well, that's second bat
but-
for you. Makes all,
I
it all
know,
makes sense, dude. It all makes
fit
sense.
right
now.
in. They fit right in.
That's fucking hilarious. Is being E4 E5 going to change your RASP experience? If you're E5, you're going to be expected to be more of a leader in your class. Like if you're not fucking taking charge and getting shit done at Cole Range or like, at night in the fucking barracks, if like you have to fucking organize cleaning or some shit, or just in general, like out on the range,
Yeah.
like they want to see E5s like starting to become leaders and like directing the fucking dudes so they don't have to do as much themselves. So like, yeah, if you are an E5, you are going to have more expected of you versus E4.
and the dudes around you are going to expect more from you as well, not just the cadre. Your peers, in a sense, are going to expect things from you too. Like they're going to come to you for answers, all with dumb shit that you're probably not ready for, and because you got to think about it. Almost like I'd say probably a good majority of these kids are right out of high school. You know what I mean? Like there's a good chunk of these kids right out of high school who don't know anything about anything. And so even kind of with stuff like that. But yeah, it is what you make of it, It'll definitely be a good wake up call, especially as an E5 going to as an E5 going into regiment. Like it's going to prepare you for what is expected of you when you get there too. So
colorblind restrictions. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be colorblind. You do have to have the health score of a 1-1. I think eyesight's the only thing you can have a 2 on, or maybe hearing. I think it's hearing and eyesight you can have a 2 on, but for the rest of it, you got to have a 1. But I want to say that we don't really allow colorblind. I don't know. That's like a recruiter question, because it's like it depends on the severity. I imagine if it's not super severe, you'll probably be all right, and you probably won't need a waiver. But yeah, that's a hard one because none of us were colorblind, so we were fine. 91 Bravos. So vehicle mechanics expected to be pushed through RASP. No, dude. Like if you don't fucking meet the standards and you quit, like you're not going to get pushed through. They're gonna fucking they don't need you as much as you would think.
They treat everybody the same there.
Yeah, I suck at running. What's the longest run? Like 13 miles, bro. You'll fucking and fucking RASP and shit. Like you probably won't run more than outside of the 12-mile ruck march you're gonna do. Outside of that, you're not gonna really run more than like 6 or 7 miles in PT, and even then, that's pushing it. It's usually not ever more than 5.
I'd say it's more like the little just like regular PT runs.
Yeah,
I'd say
shorter.
For the most part, it's kind of like the 3 to 4, but you're moving quick, probably faster than you would move in your 5 mile, because they're trying to make people quit. They're trying to weed out the weak. So
weed them out.
It's not necessary. I wouldn't say that they necessarily are doing super long, death by run. But
now when you get to battalion, that's different.
Yeah. But in RASP, they're picking up the pace and trying to make the dudes fall out who can't just dig down deep.
Yeah.
The most I think I ran, it was like the first week, or no, it was the first week we did like a diagnostic PT test. You know how you do it on the airstrip or whatever around the air.
It's only 5 miles though, Joe.
Yeah, but we did a 2-mile run to there.
Fuck you. That sucks.
I think you do run there in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like they made us do like a 2-mile run there because it took us about 14 minutes and we were fucking hauling. Did that, then did the 5-mile run, and then ran back, and then people were puking and shit. So that was the most. That's a
lot, dude.
I think our longest. How long is the Doughboy?
It's like 3. I feel like it's 3.
I mean, on paper it might be 3.
On paper it might be 3. I don't remember.
You circle back around and you pick up the stragglers. I think in pre-RASP we did like
I zoned out. It wasn't that bad though.
I know in pre-RASP they had us do like, hey, come on, we're gonna do what the hell is it? A forced 5 mile. We're just running in formation, and everyone's the guy running it is just a fucking animal. Of course he is. That's why he's there. His one job is to break people off. And so we're getting back and we're running by the gate, and then he just keeps running. And it's like, fuck, bro, my watch just said it was 5 miles. And you just keep going.
Dude, we would do that shit as a private. Like fucking, it was the summer of 2016 when we were Rear D, and like all the privates, I think, in the company like got pulled out for a fucking run one morning. And I don't remember who it was. It might have just been 3 Alpha, but we just kept running. I think it was that corporal that was kind of that wanted to stay a virgin until he was married. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah.
Was he a corporal at that time?
Yeah, he was still a corporal. Just fucking super quiet, awkward. You know who I'm talking about.
He was my team leader at that
Yeah.
time. I'm pretty
Starts
sure.
with a B.
Yeah.
Yeah. He took us on a fucking run. It was like after fucking 375 got all fucked up at Greensword. And he's like, he fucking was just fucking smoking the shit out of us and just like would keep running around. We did the loop and like we'd
Nice
stop
dude,
and
but
fucking buddy
goddamn.
carries. I know he was a fucking stud. We were doing buddy carries around the first squad loop, like all kinds of shit. And then we were running back and he fucking runs by the gate to get into battalion, like where you finish your run. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck. And then we did like laps around Family Day, and then he brought us back and took us to the memorial and fucking started fucking us up at the memorial. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I had to
He's-
shit the whole time, dude. I was so fucking bad. I was so mad.
It would behoove you for your essay. And then he would drive me fucking crazy because he would always, anytime we were going to do anything, he we moved 10 feet from infill on anything. Let me see it. He'd knife hand me. It's like, dude, come on, watch where you're pointing that thing, first of all. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Roger
Just
drill
every
sergeant.
time, let me see it. I'm like, dude, come on.
Well, is he asking to see your
I
dick?
get it. No, SI. SI.
That's weird. I don't know
Just,
why you're asking
let me
10
see
minutes
it.
after info.
No, fucking 10 steps. It was probably like every 5 minutes. Let me see it. Let me see it. And it was like, my guy, come
Respect.
on. Bro. Like,
Hey,
I get
that's
it.
accountability, baby.
Yeah, I get it. But Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I bet you wish you would have done that with me when I was your fucking.
Hey, you didn't learn
taxi.
your lesson. You didn't learn your lesson
Bro.
from old Corporal B, dude.
Yours, bro, fuck no.
Let me see your fucking
Yours-
barrel. Let me see your barrel. Where's your fucking
Let me
plate
see your
at?
back plate. Let me see your
Fuck
back plate.
no. I'm not doing that. You're a grown man. I'll check it at the beginning and periodically through, and then at the end. And if you don't got it, we're gonna go out there and
We're gonna
find
go
it.
look for
And
it.
we
And
did.
guess what? We fucking found it, dude.
I just
Dude,
remember
it's
that
a
radio
miracle
call,
you guys found that fucking bolt.
bro. It shot out.
Mhm.
I just remember that radio call when old boy's nods fell off his helmet, and they're yelling at me. All right, hey, pick up and push through. And I'm like, no,
I can't.
we are not fucking
My
moving
team is
right
not
now.
shooting.
The saw is down. This fucking asshole doesn't have nods on. Like, fuck you guys.
My nods.
Yeah,
My
and
nods are
he's like,
dead.
Sergeant, no, he hit the quick release.
Oh, that's right.
And so they're dangling just fucking through. And he's like, Sergeant. And I'm like, God damn it.
Why you
Thank
calling
God 7 ran over there and was like, hey, you fucking idiot.
me? Why is your quick release on?
Put your fucking shit on.
Dude, I just remember I'm laying in the prone and I'm keep yelling fucking having I was having malfunction and
Saw.
all of a sudden first sergeant comes over and shines his fucking red lens and he's like and saw that the barrel was gone and he's like, your fucking barrel's gone. And I literally was like, what? Because I remember the whole start to it, dude. Literally, remember we were getting ready and fucking we were
There was something,
next to go.
there was like something
So,
fucked up
my-
with it.
Yeah, my
Well,
barrel
no, it wasn't.
fucking-
You tapped the fucking barrel release just barely, and like it didn't click all the way back in. I think is what happened.
No,
so
that is what happened.
No,
But
no,
we
no.
took it apart because the only reason that we took it apart was because something was fucked up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
that's right.
And then Shu pushed down on the lever and fucking put the barrel in it and said, "Yeah, you got to push down this lever, you fucking retard." And I said, "Okay, Roger, Sergeant." And then fucking next thing you know, the fucking barrel's gone.
Next thing you know,
And
the
it had
barrel
literally
is 3 feet from infill.
yeah. And
Thank
the fucking
God
bolt
it
is in
was
the
only
fucking
there.
swamp.
I know.
Yeah, that was just one of those things where it's like it wasn't fucking going.
To be
in for
fair,
something
checking
else.
your barrel isn't part of checking malfunctions or clearing malfunctions on the saw. So you were probably doing
Also, it was-
everything right.
It was also
Yeah,
a blank
bro, it
barrel
was so
too, which
fucked.
it was also a blank barrel, so it's
Oh,
like I
that's
couldn't
right.
tell when I lost when it fell off because it's
That's true
fucking
because it's so light.
light as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
I just
but
remember
knew when I
between
fucking-
iterations, me and Joe were low crawling out there trying to find this fucking bolt.
Oh,
dude.
that
And
shit
then
was
that
so funny.
whole plate incident, dude. Like because of that bolt, I was so conscious of everything. And when we started, because that was the live fire when we were bounding a shit ton
Bro, we
from
ran
the-
so far.
yeah.
We
And after
ran so
fucking
far.
3 iterations of me bounding with the fucking barrel bag on my back and fucking rounds and shit, all of a sudden I started to feel something coming loose when me and fucking Bob were fucking going, and literally I'm like, yo, my fucking barrel's falling out, even though it was a clipped in. I was like, I don't know how the fuck. I get behind this truck, and all of a sudden the OIC comes up and fucking is like, your back plate fucking is falling out. Jams it up there, and then I keep going, and then it falls out again, and he literally just grabs it and hands it to me. And
Bro, like
and they were trying to like stop the whole iteration because of me. I was like, dude, I was like, if I
No,
could-
good.
like I was like, it's a back plate. I was like, look, man, if I can't trust people to fucking not shoot me in the back during a live fire,
Yo,
Like,
should I
I don't-
fucking
if they
text
didn't need
Bob?
him in Gothic Serpent, I don't fucking need him now,
Hey.
brother.
I don't plan on getting shot in the back running away.
That's what you should have
Yeah.
told them.
but then I was getting shit by everybody. It
That
was
would have
like,
been
dude,
awesome.
You don't fucking
Oh, you would have
check your
been
goddamn-
fucked down.
Worth it. That'd be
Everybody-
so worth it though.
Yeah.
Everybody
Me
was
and
like,
Joe
giving
would have
me
been
shit.
doing burpee broad jumps all the way across the fucking
All the way
objective.
across the objective. Oh yeah, the rest of the guys can
Give
walk
me-
back, but burpee.
Where's
broad
your
jump.
fucking team leader, asshole? He's right there.
Yeah, dude, everybody was
Yo.
giving me shit too for it, dude. And I was like, bro, I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
had a bad run there that training cycle, bro.
I was like,
Yeah, that-
you check your back plate, your Velcro on your back plate every single time before you do a fucking iteration? Probably not.
Yes.
Well, after
Yes.
that, yeah.
Yeah, after that, yeah, but
Yo, should I text Bob and fucking hit him with a Zoom link?
Oh, he's not coming. He's not going to come on. He's playing Diablo 2.
That's gay.
He tried for fucking 2 weeks. Bro, come on, get Diablo 2. And I was like, bro, this game looks like it fucking sucks.
I don't know why he likes Diablo, dude. I hate top-down games like that.
And yeah, and he was playing it, and luckily, thank God, he got someone else to play with him, so he could leave me the fuck alone about it. Yeah, no,
Fucking-
I'm pretty sure they're playing right now.
Yeah, that doesn't
me
surprise
see.
me.
I'll
One
tell you in
kid,
5
we have
seconds.
Tyler Jones. One kid was telling me about something called the death run at RASP. Is that a thing? Hey, Tyler, I'm going to let you in on this little secret. All of the runs are death runs in Regiment. All of them.
I'll give you a hint. It's not called the death run, it's called the fun run. Okay.
I've literally never heard anyone call it a fun run, Joe.
That's what everybody told me when I was in going through. It's like, oh yeah, dude, we got the fucking fun run coming up.
Oh.
I don't know, name changes, but it's not really a death run. It's just a run
All of
until you
them are
fucking
death
get tired
runs.
and then just keep running. Yeah,
Yeah,
all runs
death run.
suck.
Run till they get tired, not till you get tired. Run till they get tired.
Hint, they're not going to get tired.
Yeah, because they
It's
got
just-
other fucking instructors switching out with them behind fucking trees. They got them strategically placed, so they're doing 1 mile sprints. Fuckers, dude. But it's all right. It'll be good for you. Because you're going to come up against some dudes in regiment who can run that shit that fast every single time.
Yeah.
You got dudes who never run, and then they're like, "Oh, what? You guys want to go on a run? You guys
No,
want to do
you-
the loop?"
you got-
or and
you got
then
the people who are-
fucking, or hey, you guys want to go do some 30-60s? And then just fucking smoke your ass in it. It's like, bro,
So you
come
got the
on.
people that'll give you 5 minutes to fucking stretch before they go run, and they're gonna lead in. They're smoking a cigarette beforehand, and then they just
Yeah.
let you to run in fucking 6-minute miles. And you're like, dude, now you just smoked a fucking cigarette, dude.
And then you got the dudes
Rip it.
who the only running that they do is from the cough to the gym.
Old first squad.
Oh,
it's-
first
it's-
of all,
Old first squad.
The best.
I just remember-
best ever.
everybody take your pre-workout right now. Everybody start taking pre-workout. Hurry, hurry. And we're like, oh, Sarge,
Already
we just
took
took our
pre-workout.
pre-workout. He's like, oh, okay, I guess we'll just do it tomorrow. Come on, boys, you know the deal.
We can't go on a run. Someone will fucking die, Sergeant.
Yeah,
You should have told us we were going for a run before we took our pre-workout. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Dude,
I just,
you-
and sometimes even he would come in and be like, hey, the boys ready for a run? And we're like, oh, I don't know. And then he'd come back and we're like, yeah, we can't do that whole run.
Dude, you did the things you and fucking Bob would do, bro. Like to get us out, you would convince them like, oh well, we're gonna go work out, but we're also gonna like do some cardio, like a cardio circuit too after or whatever.
Yeah. We'll do,
Do you
some
remember?
sprints on the assault bike after.
Do you remember we were all gonna whenever he was like, oh yeah, we have to do like a squad PT program, and we're like, yeah, we
Oh
are
my
doing
god.
it. It's called lift heavy fucking weights. and he was like, no, we need like a regimented program. And me and Bob, we all came to the conclusion as a group, hey, if he makes us do this, we're doing the fucking bear complex and we are going to fucking break him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily we never had to do it because I would not have liked that, but
no, I just always loved
Yeah,
when you guys would come back from your meeting in the morning and then you're just like, I'm like, yo, so what's the deal? And they're like, make the pre. Who's got the pre? I'm like, let's go, dude.
Bro, me and Bob were such
Oh, dude,
bums,
speaking
bro. We were bumming off of everybody.
It was always the fucking prize.
The community John.
Oh, dude, that thing was so fucking caked up. Not in the good way.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Bob just dry scooping it. Okay, there you go. You're good, Joe.
Yeah, I just
You got Bob dry scooping it, fucking licking the inside of the scoop to make sure he got every little grain out.
Hey Joe, I got a question for you when Sam's done.
Yeah.
Does MK spit pre-workout into your mouth?
No, she fucking doesn't, dude.
Damn. It's too bad. I hear it's quite the experience.
I don't know. You've done it before?
No, I'm trying to find a fucking chick who'll do it. Come
I'll
on
spit
now.
pre-workout into your mouth.
Hey, you're married, all right? I don't fuck with that shit. I learned my lesson. I feel like we talked about that last time. I don't remember. Fucking Mike from Stranger Things.
Yeah, you did talk about that, I think.
Yeah, I think we did. Train wreck, dude. Damn, fucking chat's quiet, dude. What the fuck are they doing? They're just awestruck by
They're sick of me and Joe. That's what it is.
Yeah, get some new fucking people on.
I know. I told fucking Kikizi. I fucking texted him. I was like, "Hey, we're going live tonight. If you want to join." It was super last minute, so I don't expect them to fucking pop in, but we might get him on one at some point.
You going to the thing next month?
Dude, they can't figure out a fucking date, so I don't know when to buy my ticket for. I'm not gonna stay for a fucking week.
No, there's like a whole like reunion by the suicide.
Is that when we're doing it?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm waiting for word on Old Seven to fucking say like, "Hey, shift fucking fire." But I think that they might be. I think they might be over fucking somewhere right now because he's been quiet, and I've heard some fucking rumblings on the underground. Oh, you're in the chat too, so you probably heard it too.
I will not be able to attend. We'll be at JRJC.
That's fucking gay, dude. Go AWOL.
Yeah, you won't do it, pussy.
80-second trash talk. Let's hear it, bro. Fucking, we had an 80-second import in our fucking platoon, and he wasn't there for very long.
Oh my fucking god!
He had his Ranger tab. He had his Ranger tab, right? And the stories that we heard from this guy or about him,
this dipshit,
were fucking hilarious. So there's one that I'll tell this one, and then if you got more, Sam. There's this one story that when he was in the 82nd, he was like going through a fucking chow hall line. I think he was deployed or, garrison 82nd. And he was under the assumption that all sergeant majors had to have their Ranger tab, like infantry officers do. Like it's kind of mandatory for an infantry officer if they want to progress in their career and actually do shit, they have to have their Ranger tab. But he sees this sergeant major without a Ranger tab, and he was under the incorrect assumption that he had to have a Ranger tab too. So he goes up to this fucking sergeant major and he takes off his Ranger tab. He's like, "Here, Sergeant Major, you lost your tab. Here's mine." And naturally, this sergeant major is like, "What the fuck, dude? Are you calling me out because I don't have a Ranger tab?" He's like, "Get me your fucking first line and your fucking platoon sergeant." Like, dude, like how fucking dumb can you be?
It was a Thanksgiving.
It was a yeah, that's right.
Thanksgiving that they do
That's
at the
right.
Chow Hall, and so that it was packed to the gills.
In front of a bunch of people. Called this guy
Fucking
out.
jackass. No, I got one that's not that bad, but it just shows you the kind of guy that this guy is. And after this experience with him, I fucking hated his guts.
Is this the striker crash?
No, not even that. I could give a fuck if he crashed a striker.
That was funny.
Whatever. No, it was before that. So we're down, doing our PMCS of the strikers. I'm in third squad at the time, and we're trying to make ours like a goddamn BMW. We
dude,
want
fucking trick that shit out, dude.
We had
fucking polished rims.
We had the top. Yeah, we bought some Meguiar's Hot Shine for the tires. We were.
Dude, could you imagine that shit?
We did.
Did you?
Yeah.
For real?
The combat hamster himself brought in a can of Meguiar's Hot Shine.
No.
One can did one wheel. So we said, we can't afford that.
Worth it, dude. Fucking 8 cans, bro.
And so we had like jet boils, we had fucking grills, and everything.
We all had grills.
But we also had the Louisiana sausage cooking machine himself.
Oh, dude. Fucking old Bayou.
That old Bayou could grill. He would get sausage sent straight from. Oh, it's so good.
Fucking Lafayette, Louisiana. Asian.
So we're down there. PMCSing, and so we bring a gallon of CLP because we're like, there's going to be some shit in here that is just rusted to shit, and we can't fucking get it open. We need a little bit of lube juice to move some stuff. I already know.
A little bit of love lubricant.
And so, we're over there. We use a little bit of it because it's a fucking gallon, and we're getting ready to leave. This guy looks at me and says, "Hey, can we borrow that CLP?" I said, "Yeah, just bring it back to our cage." An hour goes by. He finally comes back with the gallon of CLP barely used with no fucking cap. And I said, "What the fuck is this?" He said, "It's a CLP you lent me." I said, "Where's the fucking cap?" "Oh, I left it on the striker." I looked at him in his fucking soul and I said, "Go get my fucking cap, asshole." And he, "Oh, okay." And he turned and grabbed, and ever since then, it didn't even matter that he went to get it. It's like, this guy fucking sucks.
Dude, how dumb. He knew that it was on the striker.
And he was trying to fucking tell me, like, "Oh, do you really need the cap? Like, what are we doing?" I'm like, "Dude, go get my fucking cap now."
Bro, speaking of CLP, it reminds me of when
I should have made him drink the fucking gallon.
I heard it gives you superpowers. I heard it gives you like fucking super dick powers. Like
he had a superpower. He had a superpower.
Autism.
Well, this might have been a byproduct of his autism. Do you remember when he told his team leader, said, "Do you not understand what I'm saying?" And he said, "Well, Sarn, I have to translate everything to Romanian." And they're like, "Oh, that's why you're so slow to respond. You're translating things from English to Romanian." And he's like, "Oh, that's fucking, oh, okay. Why didn't you just fucking say that? Like, that's pretty badass. You speak Romanian?" "No." Like, what the fuck do you mean no? What the fuck are you translating? Fucking absolute clown, bro. Absolute
so he
clown.
just understands it, but he can't speak it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but he's translating to English to Romanian back to English or some crazy shit that he said. And everyone's just like, "Bro, you fucking suck."
Dude, the fucking CLP incident in weapons when I was there. I fucking had my 2 lockers in the fucking like the right side of the cage, and it was like right after we got that real dumb guy. He kind of smells fishy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about now.
Rox's fucking silver airborne wings.
I got a question for this son of a bitch too.
Silver airborne wings.
I got a fucking story for this son of a bitch after you're done too.
Yeah, it was like right after the 2019 deployment, we were in Afghanistan, and then if we fucking come back, I go right to BLC after leave. I come back and it's like the first time fucking, being in a weapons squad as a fucking GTL. And like they're all kind of fucking a little weird. Some of them are good, but some of them are fucking weird. Mr. Fish being one of them. But I come back as like the second week being in that fucking cage or something. And I come in one morning after I had them fucking doing some shit, like packing for a ruck or something. And there's a fucking gallon of CLP that had spilled from the fucking top of the cage all over the front of one of my lockers. Soaked a fucking duty uniform, soaked one of my fucking mystery, what is it?
The mystery ranch.
Mystery ranch packs. Just fucking fucked my shit up. And I was like, these fucking shitheads intentionally spilled CLP on my shit. And I fucking bring him out. I'm like, who the fuck dumped CLP all over my fucking lockers? And they all swore their fucking right hand to God, hand to the square, that it was a fucking accident. I'm like, bull fucking shit. It was a fucking accident. I mean, it might have been. It was a good chance it was, but it's like, why the fuck wouldn't you have fucking told me that it was an accident immediately? Yeah, that pissed me off because that Mystery Ranch continued to smell like CLP forever. I had to get rid of the duty top. Like I was fucking livid.
Actually,
Another story real quick about that guy.
Yeah.
I was teaching him how to fucking take apart a Glock. Like we were doing like a fucking quick little Glock fam in the fucking cage. And like I'm walking him through it and shit. And he's doing it like on the edge of the table, like right over our trash can. And I fucking, he's doing it and he fucking does it. He like drops the slide and then immediately drops the slide into the fucking trash can, which I think fucking one of the other gun team leaders had been spit and dip into all day. And it was my Glock. It was my fucking arms room Glock. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Dude, I got a fucking hilarious story when.
Well, let's hear Sam's first. Let's hear Sam's.
Right. I didn't know he had one.
So this was before you went over there. This is when Bob was doing something, and we did that TFT, and you were Bravo team leader, filling in Bravo team leader.
Joe or me?
You. This is the same night that Joe swears that I slurped down his fucking Camelback.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, with the down helo mission.
Is this
It was before that.
Oh, okay.
Same night.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
We go in, we clear the objective. We're doing SSE, and they're like, "Hey, we got a casualty over at the at one of the BPs. Get over there, package them up, bring them back in here, establish the CCP." I'm like, "Okay, sounds good." So we run out there. He's already pretty much packaged up. We throw him on our litter, and then we're just like, "Hey, we're just going to pick your ass up from right here. We're running your ass right back." And someone is doing the casualty card. I'm like, "Who is it?" And they're like, "I have no idea who this is." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I look down, I say, as I'm carrying his head at the fucking litter, I said, "Hey, what's your name?" And he just, and I fucking just start violently shaking him. "What is your fucking name? You're not actually fucking shot." And
dude, he was in character,
so
bro.
I was so fucking over it because
he was in character.
we had just sprinted all around and done all this shit. And I'm like, "Motherfucker, tell me your goddamn name. There's nobody here. Who the fuck are you?" And he never fucking told me. Once we got back there, I looked down and see his name tape, and I was like, "You son of a bitch, I'll remember that."
You're fucking catching these hands, dude.
Addition to that he didn't come get his nods from me after we exfilled him. He didn't come get his nods from me, so I had his fucking nods for like 2 days.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, "Who the fuck's nods are these? Like, why the fuck are there nods in my bag?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, this fucking guy never came to give me his shit, or to come get his shit from me." And I go back, like I go and tell his team leader, and his team leader was also in first squad, Mr. Incredible Traps McGee.
Dude, Traps McGee.
And Traps McGee comes up and he's like, "What's up, dude?" And I'm like, "Hey, fuck this guy down. Here you go." He's like, "What the fuck are these?" I said, these are his nods. I've had them for the last 2 days." Yeah. Hold on, I gotta go try and lay my son down real quick. He's been asleep this
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
time,
if
so
you're
we'll
good.
see if.
Joe, tell your story
I'm gonna
about
mute
this
myself
fucking
real
guy
quick.
because I got another one.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking when I was a private and I didn't have my car yet, so it was like within the first 2 months of me being in a regiment, or at
Mhm.
175, and so I had to go to a dental appointment, I think it was, or some shit, and Bob was like, "Yo, just take my truck, right, and fucking just come back, whatever, whenever you're done." I said, "All right." Well, hop in his truck, get there, and before I fucking leave the car to go to the clinic, realized I didn't have my American flag on my thing because
Mhm.
it was the afternoon after I had done the cert PT test in the 12-mile ruck or one of those. It was 12-mile ruck, so I changed uniforms. I just pulled out a uniform from my ruck and put that on because they made us do it like layouts and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I hadn't whatever, and no one said anything. So I didn't know I was missing one. And so I'm like, and then but Bob's key lantern had a fucking American flag with a hole through it, whatever.
Oh
So
no.
I said, all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna put it on, go through the clinic, whatever, blah blah blah. Drive his car back, and then when I'm walking back to the cough, I'll fucking take it off and put it back on the lanyard as I'm walking in, and then I'll just immediately put one on when I get to my locker. And I'm walking back, right? And I'm walking up to the front of the cough, and I see him standing out there, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Who, Mr.
So I
Fish or
start-
Bob?
Bob. So I start fucking trying to or no. I was walking in and I had just I hadn't taken it off yet. I was about to take it off once I got in the cough, and I turned the corner and Bob's right there walking out. And he's like, "Oh, yo, you're done with the clinic?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, give me the keys." And I said, so I literally had to fucking rip the flag off.
No.
Right in front of him, he's like, "Oh fuck no, fuck no!" It started fucking making me bear crawl. And I was like, and dude, I think about this so many times. I think about why didn't I just go straight to the fucking PX right after and get myself
And
the
just
fucking
buy
thing
one?
of America? Yeah, and then just put it on there. Like, why did I do that? Why? I'm like,
This is when you first got there, right?
Yeah, it was like within the first 2 months because I had my car in.
Damn, you didn't think to
beginning of
fucking hit
January.
me up and fucking have me hook you up, Joe?
I just didn't think he was gonna be walking out like right there. Like I scoped
Fair.
that area and everything, and I'm just like, dude. He wasn't like pissed. He literally just made me bear crawl to the cage and then like fucking shoot me out for a second.
I mean, that's kind of funny, honestly.
But I was
Like if I was a team leader and they fucking did that, I would have kind of fucking laughed my ass off and be like, respect, dude. Fucking quick. That's fucking thinking on your feet, bro.
Yeah, but if I was really thinking on my feet, I would have just fucking went and fucking got to
Went
the
and bought
PX.
one.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. Things you do, things you go
Things
out of
you
your way
do.
to do. To
The
make sure
fucking
you don't
lazy
get in
shit
trouble.
you do to not get in trouble. Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll answer some questions here while we're waiting for Shu to come back.
Alright.
Did you serve with anyone born outside the US in the 75th? I think it has happened. It's super rare though, just because of the security clearance difficulty. Because it's fucking a little bit harder to get one if you have fucking not a US citizenship, if you weren't born in the US. Did you guys ever work with the Aussies? I personally have. Joe and Shoemate have not. What the fuck? I'm not gonna say who or where, but I have worked with Aussies. They're fucking sick. They fucking know how to party too. Allegedly. Do 35 Novembers, dude, these fucking random 35 series questions. Hey, if you're not an 11 Bravo, a 68 fucking whiskey, or a 13 Fox, you're not gonna be on a fucking raid. Chances are. Or 11 Alpha. Gotta cover the officers.
If you want to go on a raid, dude, just
If you want to go on a
one of
raid,
those
just be a
routes.
fucking
You can't-
infantry.
It's one of those things where you can't fucking, I don't know what the saying is. You can't fucking whatever and eat your pudding too. I don't know. I'm fucking saying guns, but like you got to pick one or the other. If you want to do fucking intel shit and whatever, then that's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna be able to really do both. Like most time, especially with how things are going on right now. Yeah, you just got to pick and choose what you want.
Yeah. Justin's asking about chaplain assistant. Our fucking chaplains are always awesome. One of my fucking favorite memories of our chaplain, this was right after we had a parachute accident
So
Not in first
Jesus
bat.
Christ.
Yeah, dude, you know what I'm about to tell. We had a parachute
Dude,
AIT. We had someone die in a fucking jump, not in first bat, in another Ranger battalion, I think. And we're about to do MLAT, and they fucking show the video of this guy burning in. They don't show the impact, but they just show the video of the guy burning in. And like at the end of the fucking big MLAT briefing. And he fucking burns in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, so make sure to pull your reserve." And then the fucking chaplain says some fucking prayer afterwards. But that's like one of the bigger fucking memories I have of Ranger chaplains is like fucking praying for us after we just watched a video of a guy fucking dying in a jump when we're about to go jump that night.
dude, did we have
Yeah,
like
this is what a
didn't we-
cigarette roll looks like.
This is
Joe.
this is what a cigarette roll looks like. Fucking
Didn't
video
we-
from like a week ago.
If you're falling this fast, make sure to pull your reserve. No, thanks,
Didn't,
guy.
Dude, that shit was fucked.
Didn't we have like a record number of people pull the reserves?
Yeah, we
fucking MLAT
did.
too.
We did because
Everybody's
of
like-
that.
Yeah, like they were justifying saying like, hey, if you don't know how fast you're falling, blah blah blah, like just pull your reserve to be safe. And everybody pretty much was like, well, I'm gonna take that as a fucking let me get a softer landing, and I ain't gonna get punished. So
Dude,
fucking, I'm gonna double
That's a big
pull.
brain move, dude. On MLAT, like, oh yeah, dude, I was falling fast with my fellow jumpers. Cushy landing,
Dude,
huh?
Dude, I still remember my first MLAT.
Did you ever
not being able
pull?
to-
Did either of you pull your reserves ever?
No.
Yeah,
I
neither did
almost had to. Because my during MLAT with it was like the third MLAT, I fucking went to release my bag and it got caught around my foot, and my ankle was like locked in like a weird position, and I was about to land on the fucking asphalt on the runway, and I was like, oh no, buddy.
Oh,
so
no.
I instead of pulling my reserve, I fucking literally steered myself into a little pond and got soaked. But I remember first MLAT fucking jumping and landing, and they had like a CCP or whatever checkpoint set up
nods.
where no nods. So I'm literally out there in the middle of the airfield with no fucking nods and a compass. And I run up to fucking your future squad leader, and and he's like blah blah blah, and he's like, it's Van Halen. He's like, they're all starting. He's like, where's your nods at? He's like, they took them. It's in the bag over there. I have my compass. It's this direction. Fucking whatever. He's like,
Squared
yeah,
away.
it sure is. Fucking squared away. And I'm literally just fucking navigating my compass and the nods like a fucking creature, dude.
Fucking Gollum, bro.
I just remember landing there and like, dude, I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, and I can't see shit. I'm like, dude, I'm lost.
Dude, MLATs they were so shitty, but it's like some of the best stories are from MLAT.
Do you remember when we were on the fucking? We were doing the. I think it was like my second MLAT when we were both tabs, and it was literally we were going from aircraft to aircraft to aircraft, just sitting there for an hour and a half, going to the next aircraft for an hour and a half. We were literally falling asleep. I have a couple of videos of us. We were literally
Oh
just sitting
yeah,
there for
oh
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
hour.
When we were doing static loads,
Dude, it was the
dude, that
longest
was
static
the
loads.
longest static loads in the fucking world. It was like right after I got my tab. I think no, it was your first MLAT.
No, it was the second because I had my tab because
sure?
I had the date. It was in the like fall or winter of 2018.
Are you sure about that? Oh
Yeah,
no,
it
yeah.
is.
No, you're right. Because I have a picture of old Delta Dan, and he was wearing his fucking Seaburn suit, and I have a fucking Photoshop fucking Santa beard on him because he was looking thick. I'm like, look, it's fucking MLAT Santa.
Oh, dude,
Bro, that
Another-
was that objective for the battalion mod.
Oh, the
that we
offsite.
hit.
Was it the offsite
Yeah.
we're talking about?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
power plant.
Where we ran up on this this exterior door. We're like, oh, this is it. And Bob tries to open the door. He's like, it's fucking locked, dude. What the fuck? And there, we came to the conclusion, muzzle trumpet. So there's like a glass, like one of those old like school doors where it has like the glass square.
Yeah.
And he just bounces right off of it. And then they're like, isn't that a door over on that other side? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Dude, I remember the sad story of my first MLAT. You guys were telling me like, hey, like pack a,
Pack of Baldinos, dude.
pack Baldinos and pack fucking like monsters and shit. And I was like, all right. So I got it in my little London Bridge, right? Well, the London Bridge was back on the fucking one of the vehicles, and they had a 50 cal mounted up on it, and they were gonna
Oh,
go test
no.
fire it before we went out. And fucking, it was still on the back, and so they floored it, and it fell off the back, and then they ran over it on accident. Before we even took off, and I literally just saw the bag fucking, and fucking my monsters sprayed everywhere. My Baldino sandwich was mush. It was literally all useless. And I was like, and they're like, they hand me it back. It's soaking wet with monster. And
Oh,
they're like,
here's
"Yeah,
your
sorry, man."
sandwich.
Yeah,
That's
sorry, man.
that's the
And I'm like,
army in a fucking
Yeah.
nutshell. The soup sandwich. That's
Run
it,
over your
baby.
fucking dreams, dude.
and I literally was like, dude, and that whole night was fucking, I was so poopy. I was like, dude, I was like, I just fucking, I have nothing.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
that.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's hit some questions real quick. Is the Ranger compound classified area? Hey, bro, that's kind of fucking sus of you to ask that shit, bro. Yeah, it's classified, sort of, mostly. It's supposed to be.
Unless you're playing Pokemon Go and there's a
Unless you're playing
Charizard at the
Pokemon
water
Go and there's a
tower.
Charizard at the fucking water tower or the Ranger gym, in which case, hey, you're good to go. Standards for RRC, no fucking clue. Don't suck is probably good advice. Don't suck. Fucking be good at land nav. Favorite beers? Finally, a good fucking question. Favorite beers? You go first, Shu.
I'm not a really big beer guy, but I like a good Blue Moon. There's
Respect,
I don't know what that German. There's like some German beer that starts with a
Hefeweizen?
W. Might be it. I don't know what it's called, but those are. I'm more of a like a Crown Royal kind of guy.
Dude, Crown and Cokes.
Crown and Coke.
Germany fucking 2020.
Yeah. Except for I don't think they had Crown. I think it was
we were doing
bottle of
Crown and
Jack
Cokes.
that
We were
bought.
doing Crown and Cokes at the first place we went to, and then we fucking bought a bottle of Jack at the second strip club because it was more economic than fucking buying the drinks.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It costs $100 still.
It was $100, but there was 4 of us that were splitting it, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Because it was like fucking $10 or $12 a drink, and we're like, we can definitely get more than fucking, I think fucking 10 drinks out of this bottle of Jack. So we're like, fuck we're buying the fucking bottle of
quick
Jack.
drunk Ranger math.
Yeah, we were doing Ranger math, bro. We're like, hey, let's buy a fucking bottle. I remember old boy wanted rum, but they didn't have rum.
AT.
Yeah, AT wanted rum, but they didn't have rum. And
So then he backed out.
Contribute. He backed out, dude. So it was you, me, fucking Brownie, and I think Jimmy that ended up splitting
Jimmy,
that.
yeah.
Dude, that was fucking wild. Sorry, Joe.
I
you
just
didn't
remember,
come out.
bro. If there were if a couple people didn't end up staying back to rally the troops,
it was all the tabs, bro. It was
still
fucking
be in Germany.
Well, it wasn't AT because he was dog at the time.
No. It was
It was RAT because I was a gun team leader. It was fucking old Sam, other Sam.
No. He left.
Yeah.
He left a long time before that.
No, other Sam. We're talking blonde, thick guy.
Yeah, I know.
He was still he was in weapon squad because I was in weapon squad.
No, I'm saying he left.
Oh, the party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, he didn't come out. He didn't come out at all. I was the only gun team
No.
leader that came out.
It was the guy that Jimmy stabbed in the leg.
Oh yeah.
Who him and
he rallied.
and his buddy who was a team leader that got brought over from 1 Alpha.
Oh yeah.
They stayed and rallied the troops.
Thank God, bro.
Bro, we
thought it was
stopped
just
at that McDonald's. No. We stopped at that McDonald's, right? The one right outside. And we're getting ready to leave. And they're like, Sumate, what way do we gotta go? And I was like, this way.
This way.
Because we had 15 minutes till FMC. And we're running, and one of the dudes was like, I don't think this is the right way. I said, I have no idea. I had a 50-50 shot. And they're like, what? I was like, you guys fucking asked me. I have no clue. So then they're like, fuck, I think we got to go the other way. So then I'm just fucking, making it. And whenever we get there, everyone is there and they're like, what the fuck? But it was like 7.
I am the
just like,
manifest. I am the fucking manifest, bro.
And it was like, I just remember showing up and thank God the boys had our bags ready. And like, I didn't have to go anywhere. I just grabbed my bag and just put my head on the seat in front of me in the bus.
Zero accountability on your part. You didn't check to make sure your guys were there.
None. My
Same.
guys could have been fucking
Same.
dead in a
They could have
sewer
been fucking
drain.
gone.
Like, thank God Jimmy went back and was,
Dude, I don't know
reasonable.
how Jimmy was functional because him, me, and Brownie fucking went back at the same time. And then I remember standing in the fucking those open base showers with Jimmy, butt ass naked, fucking showering, and we're just fucking spliffing this fucking cigarette back and forth, ripping cigs inside this fucking
The-
big army place. And some
those-
fucking other dude walks in, like someone that wasn't part of our fucking chalk, like some random big army guy, and he just fucking looks at me and Jimmy with our fucking bruises across our fucking bellies from the strippers.
From the belt.
From the
Yeah.
belt, and we just fucking look at him and he looks at us. He's like, I'm not gonna even say anything.
Bro. Those German cigarettes from that little
Dude,
vending
those
machine
hit.
at that first
The
bar.
Luckies? Were
Dude,
they Luckies? I can't remember.
bro, no. They were
We were trying to
they didn't have
we were
any
trying to find
American
Luckies.
cigarettes. We talked to the bartender. We said, hey, we have no idea. Do you speak
good?
English? And she said, a little bit. We're like, okay,
Spreck as your dick.
I need you to tell me which one of these buttons to push. How the fuck do I work this cigarette vending machine? And she came out from the bar and literally was like, these are the ones that you want. And I said, okay. And that's the ones that we got.
Dude, that shit was fucking fun.
That one. Yeah, I'll turn it up.
All right, let's check the fucking chat here. Aussies know how to party. Yes. What does Recce Battalion do in regiment? Cool shit. Cool shit. They're technically a tier 1 unit. And then Mr. Soda again back at it with, if it's a classified compound, why are chicks allowed there? Technically the barracks are a different part of the compound. And they check in with CQ, they give them their fucking ID, and then they fucking are under escort by whatever ranger they're fucking. There's your answer.
Boom.
Favorite team traditions. Did we have any? I mean, case of beer. We could probably talk about case of beer.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah. So like whenever it's your first time doing something in regiment, someone will be like, oh, is this your first time, fucking breaching a door in regiment? They'll just say breaching a door. And if you say yes, they're like, all right, case of beer. It's like your first time doing something, you owe a case of beer to your squad.
but it has to
We
be
have-
whoever called you on it.
Has to have done it.
They have to have done it
Mm-hmm.
prior.
Yep.
We had a tradition.
What?
It was the styrofoam dick.
Oh, dude. Hey,
Bro.
next time I announce a fucking podcast, I'm using that picture of you with the fucking dick in your mouth.
Dude,
Bro,
the styrofoam dick.
those styrofoam dicks were around.
All
for
right, I'm gonna
so
fucking pull it
fucking
up,
long.
dude. I'm fucking doing it. I gotta find it, Joe.
Those things were around for so fucking long.
Dude, it'd just be funny because like you'd be getting your shit on, someone be getting their shit on, whether it was like during a training event or whatever, or looking through their stuff, and they're like, they'd just
What the
pull it out
fuck
of
is
their kit. They're
this?
like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Didn't somebody put it in the pre-workout?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would fit in the pre-workout really well.
Yeah. I remember going over to third squad
All right.
and going through my stuff, and before I know it,
It's fucking Joe, dude.
The fucking styrofoam. That was when we got back from a night during MLAT. I think that was after static loads, and I
It's
was
probably
we were
after static loads.
Yeah, we were just waiting to get released, and I'm literally like, dude, this is the army right now to me.
yeah.
Dude, remember my infamous quote, bro?
I literally came out of Jesus'
Came out of
cock.
Jesus'
I literally
cock.
came out of Jesus' cock. Love it.
There was something else that you said too.
Oh,
Do you
Wow.
still
dude,
have
what
that
was it?
notebook? You had a notebook where you were in charge of writing down all the stupid shit that he said.
Dude. Fucking I don't know. It
You
was
don't keep that in your battle chest.
I don't have no, it's not my war chest, dude.
It was like if it's it
Hey,
did make sense.
if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I
Fuck
don't,
with you. If
then
I
fuck
don't,
it.
then fuck it.
Yeah. That's the one.
If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I
I'm
ain't,
with
then
you.
fuck
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
That's what it
it
is.
If I'm with you,
Yeah.
I'm with you. If I ain't, then fuck it. The fucking Joe motto, dude.
You fucking degenerate, bro.
Dude, you remember one time we were just like chilling in the cage. We had like already done our shit and we were just waiting to get released, and so we had the whiteboard and we literally were just listing off of all the fucking porn sites and ranking them
the
on
fucking-
tiers.
The rank
then
and the
the
fucking
points-
chicks, dude.
Yeah, and stuff,
Yeah.
dude. And then fucking I don't know who our squad leader was at the time. It was I can't remember who it was, but they just walk in and see the board and they're like, the fuck? We're like, all right, listen.
Like,
Yeah.
asshole. Maybe if you weren't jerking off up in the front office, we wouldn't have been having to be back here fucking off.
Exactly.
That was a good list.
It was.
That was a good
Stacked.
list. There was. Do you remember the stats that I started giving people?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
the points plus one intelligence. Dude, we still kept doing that. Me and
Yeah.
Jimmy. At least I
Oh,
did.
really?
I kept doing it when we took over in
Did we
first.
s- Was
We had the
was old
fucking
boy's-
whiteboard. We had the whiteboard with the fucking stats. Yeah.
Was old boy's name still on there? Plus one pirate.
Yes,
That fucking kid.
dude.
He saved
he
me
was
so much
cooler,
trouble.
If he was cooler, it would have been really cool. But he wasn't
Yeah.
cool enough to begin with, so it wasn't cool.
No, that was probably the best thing he did for me because I didn't have to teach him anything. It was like the only job I have is teach you shit and then leave so my wife can have our daughter. And then he went and got himself RFS. So it was like, hey,
Sick.
Not my
I don't have to
problem no
teach
more. I'm going home. See ya. Yeah. Yeah. That fucking guy. He actually texted. Do I still
Did he
have that
text
fucking
you?
picture? He texted me probably about a year ago.
About a week ago.
He texted me the bays from Ranger School,
And be like,
yeah, it
why
was
the
that
fuck are you
picture.
there?
There's that
and it
picture,
was
right?
well. That's where he's at.
Oh, he's RTB.
Yeah.
Bagging.
And yeah,
I'm gonna
he
go rip
texted me
a
this
fucking wicked
picture.
piss. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I still have it. Yeah, he texted me this picture and I'm at the pool at my house. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And I finally am like looking at all the names that have just compiled over the years that have been here because this was in Ranger School up in all the Planet Bays and mountains.
Yeah.
You have like the scrolls all over the place. And
Yeah.
so we were like, okay, we want to start our own. You know what I mean? Like we want to be the fucking right there. And so we went and started our own. We did a giant First Ranger Battalion scroll, and then we did all the companies under there. So you can go and write your name under whatever company you're in, so that down the line, the lineage of people, could write their name underneath and all that good stuff. Well, it started out with like, I don't know, 15 names, all the guys that were there in this picture. I'll send the picture to you guys. There are fucking probably hundreds of names at that point, and there's probably even more now.
Oh, the three
because there's
alpha,
just
the 3 alpha fucking one.
the no, not that. I wrote it all over. I was fucking, you would have thought I was, there to tag up that place.
Are we talking about
No.
mountains or? I
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
out.
Yeah, all
Yeah, dude. Well, we had the 3 alpha
you
list
got-
in the
you
ACO
probably-
planning phase.
let me see. You probably saw it.
I saw your name in the mountains base. Because I remember we saw
Yeah,
you when
hold
we
on.
went up there before you graduated with your tab, when we went up there for TFT. And we were there for TFT.
I
and you were
was.
still in
I
school.
went to TFT. No, I wasn't. I had just
Oh,
graduated.
it's someone else then. It was someone else. I can't remember who it was.
No, yeah, no. Oh, it was our medic.
Oh, Doc, dude. I'm gonna try and get him on. I'm gonna try and get him on the
That
podcast.
po-
'cause
That poor bastard. He looked rough.
he was
I
fucking
literally
skinny.
no, I had just graduated, and they're
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
that's right. That's right.
you ready to go back?" I was like, "Fuck you! What are you talking about?"
No.
Like, yeah, actually, we're going to Dahlonega in 2 weeks. I was like, "Fuck you, asshole." Let's see, Red.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're in here. Oh,
dude,
yeah,
that's
all
cool
Red's
as
in
fuck.
here.
Yeah, I'm in there.
I never added
So
my name.
it
Dude,
started out.
Well, this was in the ACO base.
It started out. It started out. Let's see, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty
That's
much like
fucking
the
sick.
first. All the dudes.
I love
Pretty much like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those first 6 we all went through together.
that.
And it was like if we had boys that had just gone through, we threw their name on there too. And so there's probably like the first 2, and then like the first 6, and then like the first 1, and then the first 1, and then like the first 1. So there was probably like 10 to 15 names on there to start. And then just you see all the classes
Mhm.
over the years, and it's just like piled up, and they're fucking massive. And literally, I mean, a good chunk of these names are like, dudes that you all know and stuff.
That's so fucking
But-
cool.
Yeah. So this fucker sent this to me last year. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And just like laughing the whole time. Like, who the fuck is this? How do you have my number? And it was him. And I was like, oh, cool, man.
Dude, I should
Cool,
go.
man.
See them right there, dude. I should go fucking add my name to it because I never fucking did.
Yeah, what the fuck, Joe?
You should.
You should. You legitimately should. You can
That's-
get in easy.
That's on you for not being a degenerate.
Yeah, bro.
I did love going
I remember
into the
fucking.
port-
I remember that night when me and old boy, old Traps McGee, signed that shit because we were
Yeah.
like fucking super sketched out. We're like, oh, bro, fuck it. I'll look out for the. All right, you fucking sign it, and then we'll switch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we did it during one of the planning sessions. Actually, we were just like,
There's
we'll just keep
there's
it. Out.
what company is it? In one of the companies bays up there, there's a fucking sick somebody who could drew like a fucking sick ass DUI.
Really?
Like it looks fucking awesome. Joe, yeah. Joe, you should for real go down there and try and find a picture of this shit. It's actually fucking awesome.
I'm right there, dude. I'm fucking like 15 minutes away.
Yeah, let's go right now.
Dude,
Dude,
on the road. let's
fucking
go.
yo, put your phone on, get Zoom on your phone, fucking join it on your phone, go check out fucking Fifth RTB right now. Do it.
Dude, the fucking skinwalkers are
boys-
right now. All right.
The boys
Pussy.
in the chat want to see a fucking recon mission right now.
Dude, fuck no.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did. Next time. How about
Get-
next time? How does that sound?
Get MK out there on a fucking BP to watch over where staff duty is.
Dude, MK
Yo,
could
And
not
honestly,
hang.
what the fuck are they gonna do to you? Nothing. Just fucking walk out there, fucking big dick energy.
Just throw on a fucking Ranger Tab sweatshirt real quick and fucking OCP pants and your patrol cap and just walk out
me
and
see.
you'll be fine.
What makes you think I got a fucking Ranger tab? Fucking,
You don't have one of those?
No.
I might be the only one in here that has one.
Has a what?
Has a like the Ranger Tab sweatshirt.
Yeah, I don't have that. It doesn't surprise me that you do.
Yeah, I like that shit, dude. I bought the Ranger panties too. Just the tab ones. I had one pair and then a girl took them.
Tragic.
Women.
Women. Favorite hero workout. I honestly haven't really done a whole lot of hero workouts in my time. Does Carp has one though? I don't know what it is officially. Oh, he's throwing in his in. Let's go, Joe.
I bet
Get on your shit.
one out, one in. That's how I roll, baby. Mine. Yeah, I don't know if
Carp
I don't
has
know
one.
what
I just
Carp.
don't know
I don't know
what
what
it is.
Carps is. It's probably some fucking outlandish shit that is.
Oh, it'll probably
just
crush
meant-
your dick.
It will. Knowing him, it fucking
Yeah.
will.
If it doesn't, then
Uh,
it's not the right workout.
yeah, I don't know. Mine might be the silver. Jesus, is my camera fucking
You're good.
fucked? No, okay. Mine might be the silver fox, just because it was
Oh,
like,
the Silver Fox is a cool one.
that one's a good one, and I think the coolest part about it is the way that it's broken down with your 4-man group. Like all the distances and repetitions like actually mean something, you know. Like mortar, like each mortar rounds like max effective range broken down into different workouts essentially, and each person, like you're not just doing it yourself, you're in a 4-person group, and you're trying to get the best time. And so not only are you busting your balls to get after it and Jesus get after it for the hero workout, you're also fucking competing against all the other dudes on your team that are doing it with you.
Yeah.
And that one kind of we weren't like there for it, but we were, we had a little memorial while we were overseas and all that good shit. So, but yeah, no, I bet the carp one fucking crushes souls for real. Let me see what it is.
I don't know if it's listed because I feel like there's probably an unofficial one. Because we had it posted up in the car for a while.
Let's see.
Well, it was in the gym too as well.
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't in our gym because he wasn't
Thought it
technically
was.
part of First Bat when he was when he died.
That it was.
No, it was on the fucking one of the lockers in the cough on our side. Let's see. We got a fucking other guy. What percentage of Army Ranger go SF? No idea, bro. Not that many, honestly, though, to be honest. Like most of them either will go on to a tier 1 or get out, but you're maybe seeing like 1 or 2 guys in your platoon go SF. Super Smash tourneys, who's your go-to? I like Meta Knight. Meta Knight fucks people up. And fucking Bob would get so mad when I'd play Meta Knight because I would just fucking spam him with that fucking whirlwind attack all the time.
I would
Ike.
just do random so that whoever I was playing didn't have an excuse for me beating their ass.
You like Ike, Joe. You fucking creep.
Yeah, mine was fucking Ike, dude. Sometimes Kirby. I plays Kirby. I'd swallow you and then just fucking drop you to the bottom and then
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Kirby's as bad as Meta Knight, honestly.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where the fuck is it? What's Jimmy's plays called again? Hold on. This guy's asking for it. Ready Room Slammers. That's right. Where the fuck is my Ready Room Slam? There it is. Dude, I got fucking Jimmy some fucking subs on his Ready Room Slammers playlist. I had posted on my story.
Oh god, yeah.
Dude, that's a good playlist.
It is. I got a shit ton of songs of mine, dude. And it ranges from Disney to fucking deathcore.
Dude. My fucking music taste gives people whiplash. There was one time I was riding back from the fucking prison in Syria and we had the Terp in the car and it fucking was like Lana Del Rey and then fucking Slayer.
They're like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Here's where we're like, what the fuck?
Then you got Vikings beating on their chest.
Oh, dude, yeah,
8
the
minutes
fucking
long. That song, I actually just asked you about it probably
Yeah.
not too long
That's a
ago
banger.
what that song was called. That thing, bro. Something
Fucking
about
high
it
lung.
is just like, hey, we're about to go fucking smash some shit.
That's a banger, bro.
Yeah, that'll get you ready to pillage for sure.
Fucking best fight story on a night out. I never got into any fights on a night out. We were trying to get into some a few times, but it never happened when I was out. I don't think you have any, Joe. Sam, do you have any?
I don't. I haven't been out seriously.
Well, I mean, when you were in,
since no, I haven't been out downtown in like probably 7 years.
we got to change that.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do for fucking the reunion. Your fucking ass is going downtown, bro.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
No, it's happening.
No, not me. But there's one that I know because the story is just so fucking ridiculous that it's so funny, and you guys might know once I start telling it. So these 3 dudes are downtown sitting outside of Saddlebags, and they're just kind of bullshitting, and some guy just walks up and is just, bullshitting, sitting there talking, like interjecting into their conversation. And finally they get sick of it, and one of the dudes, Soldier of the Year, looks over and says, "Get out of here, you fucking liberal." And the guy storms off all poopy. Well, like 5 minutes later, this guy comes by and just is sprinting by and sucker punches the guy that said that to him. Well, another dude sees him try to run off, grabs him by his hoodie, wraps the hoodie around his hand, and pins him between a wall and starts bouncing his fucking head off of a wall like a fucking baseball. Just fucking bah, bah, bah. Knocks a dude out. Dude is fucking on the ground, dead to rights. So they're like, fuck this guy. They pick up their buddy. They're like moving to the alley. This guy's friends come out of nowhere and are like, starting shit. So they're like, all right, we're literally going to beat all of your asses in this fucking alley. So they're fucking, fighting all these dudes. The guy that already got knocked out once by the dude who wrapped his hand around his hood is still trying to start shit.
Fuck.
He gets knocked out again, just fucking crumbles. Dudes are getting tossed into puddles and just fucked up. Well, the dude who got sucker punched in the beginning is like, who the fuck hit me? And they point him out. Oh, that guy. He's like, okay, I'll be right back. Proceeds to do a fucking bold flank around the block, runs down the stairs, bro hops. The second that this dude gets
Is that
up
Matty
from
B?
being
You're
unconscious.
talking about Matty B?
No, Soldier of the Year.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Pro hops, crumbles this guy again. This guy has been knocked out 3 times in like a 2-minute fucking fight. And then of course all his buddies are like, bro, we're done. Like,
We're done.
We don't even know why the fuck we're here fighting you guys. Like, we just saw our buddy get knocked out, so we came out here. And they're like, yeah, fuck you. But hearing them tell that story was so electric because the dude who dribbled the guy's head off the wall, that he loves that shit.
Who are we talking about? Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking loves that shit.
Dude, it's hilarious
And-
because he's from the same hometown as Dustin Poirier and fucking Daniel Cormier.
Something in the water.
Something in the fucking water, dude.
He just fucking loves that shit. And he just
I don't know why he doesn't go pro. Honestly, I think
he's such a nice dude too. He is like one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. Like, skirt off his back for you. Fucking
Man.
he will go the extra mile for you. And he will fucking dribble a motherfucker's head off the wall.
He'll do that for you.
It's like a switch. Like, we were actually downtown. I think he like brought me out. I don't remember. I think it might have been after a platoon party where I got kind of dragged out and I had to go take a piss. And some guy bumped into him. And my wife said she was absolutely terrified because the guy bumped into him and he literally turns around and grabs him by his fucking collar and like picks him up and moves him aside and is like, hey, watch where the fuck you're going, asshole. And then like pats him on the ass and fucking on his merry way. But yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I'm pissed I never got in any good fucking scuffles. We'd go out looking for him, dude. Fucking Jack and Coke nights, bro. We're like, is it gonna be a Jack and Coke night? Because that's the fucking
Dude,
drink
we
of
almost-
choice when you want to get in a fight.
We almost lit someone up, dude. Remember those following me, bro?
Oh, dude, yeah, there was
You-
someone fucking following you.
Yeah,
You don't remember?
Yeah, I'm
Did
gonna
you
gra-
hear this story?
Yeah.
Joe,
yeah,
tell
I'm
it.
gonna grab a drink. I'm gonna grab a
Oh,
drink.
I'll
Be
start
right
it
back.
then.
Yeah.
So it's me and Joe. Well, Joe's living at the house, and we had the two other homies, other Rangers, um, Jimmy and another homie. And we're all fucking chilling at home, having a few drinks. It was like a Friday night or a Saturday night or something. So we had a couple drinks, and fucking Joe was out with his girl, and he was driving back home, and he was getting followed by someone on the interstate, and he fucking like gets off the exit. The dude follows him. He follows him all the way
No.
into our fucking like area
All
where
right.
we were living, and he calls us up. He's like, "Hey, there's someone following me. Like, get ready to fucking come outside if he follows me all the way to the house." So Joe's like, fucking, this guy's following me. Come outside if he follows me all the way to the house. And so all of us fucking grab our fucking ARs, and we're all like fucking locked and loaded, ready to go. And we're just waiting like in the front room where we can kind of see the street. And Joe pulls up, and we all kind of go outside, and Joe's like, "No, the dude fucking followed me into the neighborhood and then took the roundabout and fucking back out. Didn't follow me all the way." We
Yeah.
were pissed.
Yeah, dude. They were being mad, so it's like I don't know what the fuck about. Yeah, once they turned what do you call it? Like turned into the drive area. I was like, all right, so this shit's fucking for real. Because they literally followed me all the way from.
Well, they
Like-
followed you for a good way on the highway, from what I remember.
It was
and
like
then they
right when
followed
we
you up the
turned-
exit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right on the exit, and then all the way down the highway fucking going. They were like fucking because I was in the right lane and they were in the left lane, and then they would speed up, get in my lane, slow down, and then I get in the other lane, and then they would speed up, slow down, and pass them, go in the speed limit. They come up behind me, and then they would like just keep fucking with me. And I was like, all right, dude. Like, and then once we hit like that Parker's gas station, and then they fucking kept going through there, I called you guys. I was like, yo, this car's being fucking mad weird. And then I turned left and they turned left, and I was like, all right, brother. And hit the roundabout and fucking went to the neighborhood, and then they just did a circle back out. And I was like,
They didn't want the smoke,
Alright.
bro.
Were you in
I
the
don't know.
Sonic?
He was in the Sonic
Yeah.
with the fucking give
They
war a
probably
chance
wanted
bumper
to
sticker.
race, bro.
no, they didn't. They probably saw the give war a chance sticker. And I was like, yo,
They thought better.
well, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But yeah, I literally come pulling up
Dummies.
to the house, and you guys are all fucking lurking in the bushes and shit. That shit was hilarious. I was like, this car would have rolled up and literally been like,
L
What the
shape,
fuck?
immediate L
Yeah.
shape, bro.
yeah,
It's
what the fuck
that-
is going?
That where your guys' house is, or where that house is too, is like perfect L shape.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute perfect. The only way that it could be better
If we were like on the very end
is
with the
if-
with the
yeah, if
inflating
you're on-
fire down the street,
Yep.
bro.
which I mean you could
We could still do it. It's
You
like
could still do it,
it's like the
but-
linear, more linear, I guess. But with Joe coming up,
Yeah.
he could have fucking stopped in the middle of the road, got out, fucking been the short
Yeah,
leg
Joe-
of that L shape
yeah
with his
Yeah.
Glock.
yeah man.
How many
thought
times
me- I
y'all
thought-
run a week? Sorry, go ahead, Chu.
I thought that me and Joe were gonna have to kill somebody. Do you remember when I called you that night for Alex's
Mhm.
phone? Bro,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna kill somebody at a Popeyes down off of Montgomery.
Well, there's your first mistake, being at a Popeyes off Montgomery.
No, I wasn't. I met the motherfucker down there.
What were you
I-
doing?
Alex was working at the for the city, for the parks department. She comes home crying. I'm like trying to call her to make sure she's okay, just because I hadn't heard from her in a while. She comes in the door crying, and she's like, "I don't know where my phone is." And I was like,
Hmm.
"What?" She's like, I lost my phone. I have no idea where it is. I'm pretty sure someone took it." And so I'm like, "Motherfucker," because she didn't give a shit about the phone. She cared about all the pictures of our daughter on the phone. And so I'm like, okay, let me call it again and see if this fuck answers. And I call it, they answer, immediately, the first words out of my mouth, I stand up from the couch because I'm like, I didn't think that they were going to answer. Typically, if they steal the fucking phone, they're not answering shit.
Yeah.
And the first words out of my mouth are, "Hey, motherfucker, where the fuck are you?" And I'm fuming. I am fucking pissed. And the dude is like, whoa, calm down, man. I'm an umpire for the city parks department. I don't know how this phone got in my backpack. And I'm like, fucking kill yourself. You didn't know how it came in your backpack. Where the fuck are you right now? And he's like, I'll meet you at the Popeyes over here. And I said, I'll be there in 15 minutes. I called Joe. I said, Joe, I need some Overwatch. I'm going to the Popeyes over here. You want to roll with? He said, sure. So I drove to pick him up, and I probably drove fucking 95 miles an hour to this Popeyes. And turns out it was an honest mistake. The guy has like two phones that he normally carries around, Android and an iPhone. And I guess my wife left her phone on the bleachers and he thought it was his, allegedly. I don't know. We got the phone back, so I want to think that that's the case, but I was so fucking pissed, dude. And of course, my wife is in tears because she's like, God damn it. My husband and his friends are going to go kill this fucking guy. Yeah.
We got fucking old boy asking, how often did you guys run training for RASP? I was in fucking track, so I ran like every fucking day. But I probably didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I was a basketball player in high school, so I was in pretty good shape, and I did a little bit of track too. But I had like a 6 to 8 month break where I didn't really run at all. I pretty much just like lifted weights, and then I joined. But I don't know. I think in pre-RASP, I ran pretty much all the time, and in airborne school, I didn't. In airborne school, I was a piece of shit. But I ran as much as they would let me run in basic training, which isn't very much, just whatever they make you do. But I actually like did it to get something out of it instead of a lot of people who just kind of do it and go through the motions. Believe it or not, boys, I used to be a good runner. In RASP, I ran a 30-minute 5 mile.
Wow, that's faster than
30
my
minute?
best. That's quick.
Yeah.
That's fucking 6-minute miles, bro.
It was like
That's-
30 minutes in like 30 seconds or 20 something seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never been a good.
And then I got to battalion, and my 5 mile was 38 minutes.
They're like,
and
hey,
something.
if you can't bench 2 plates, get the fuck out.
I added in the month between RASP and when I got there, I guess 2 months, we had block leave. And so I went home and didn't fucking do anything. Came back, did the 5 mile the first day after block leave, ran a 38:30 something, added 8 minutes to my 5 mile time. And of course, old 3-7 knew what my 5 mile time was. And my
He's
team
like,
leader
"What
at the
the
time,
fuck?"
oh, he chewed me the fuck out, bro. He's like, you didn't do shit over leave, did you? I was like, no, I did not. I fucking drank and fucked off. And he's like, yeah, you're not going to be here long. And I was like, fuck.
Oof.
Fuck. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. But proved him wrong.
Yeah.
And that's
He
just
stuck
how he
around.
was. That was how
Yeah.
he was too, like motivation wise. He was just a fucking shit talker.
Yeah, I've never been a great like long distance runner. Fastest I ever ran was in Ranger School. Surprisingly, it was a 34-minute 5 mile, like around 34 minutes. But I've always been a good like 2 mile runner. Like right after RASP, I ran a 2 mile and I did it in like 10:40, 10:50, one of those. But like after
That's
like
quick.
2 miles, my legs start getting fucking heavy. So, and I don't know. I've never enjoyed running like long distance. I prefer running like shorter sprints or, shorter distance for like quicker speed than long distance. But I also got short legs. So, all
Yeah, because you're like fucking 5'4".
right, listen, bitch. We already measured. All right.
You're gonna lose an inch every time you bring up the fact that you're short. Also, Ethan says Van Heel, bro. Truly, He's talking
Yeah,
shit.
dude,
That he's
listen.
drinking Trulies, dude.
All right, listen. There ain't shit up here in Dahlonega. All right, there ain't no goddamn liquor store. Because
Really?
I'm gonna drive 35 minutes. So the only place I can get alcohol nearby is at this gas station, and they didn't have White Claws. All right, all they had was
Go to the
Trulies left.
overhang.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Go to the
Dude,
overhang.
I'm-
Ask them if you could buy a bottle from them. Maybe
Yeah,
get a
and then what if they
B&E
say-
burger while you're there.
Yeah, what if they tell me no, you can't piss off? Then I'm out 30 minutes of a fucking life.
Well, then just
Then-
drive. Yeah,
Then you
just drive to the
slap your fucking Ranger tab on the fucking table and you say, "Listen, bitch, I own this bar. Give me the fucking bottle."
That would work.
No, they are planning on getting a liquor store here in Dahlonega. They like just got the I don't know whatever it is, license or approval to fucking do it finally. So maybe one day, but won't be here too much longer. Hopefully, so.
What are the rules to owning personal firearms and safely storing them while in the army? Well, technically, if you live in the barracks, they have to be locked up in the arms room, your unit's arms room, or you keep them at your fucking team leader's house.
Or sua sponte, do what you want to.
Or sua sponte, but we will never encourage you to break post regulations. That's all we'll say about that.
If you have your gun in your room, I didn't know about it if you get caught.
Exactly.
Any other questions or what?
Nah, dude, the chat's fucking quiet.
Yeah.
Chat is fucking.
Can you say now to
a weapon ammo to train on your own, or do you have to have a personal weapon to use at a range off base? No, you can't really sign out arms room guns to go train on your own, unfortunately. Yeah, that'll be a no-go. But there have been dudes that have been. You can get clearance from your commander if you're going on like a hunt or something, like on leave, where you can get a memo from your commander to like get your nods or like a thermal from the arms room. But it's rare that you'll be able to actually sign out like a gun. Sporadic. You guys have any more private stories? Trying to think. I'm trying to think of if I have any good ones.
Have I told the one about the time that I had to make a rap song about losing a radio battery?
No, I haven't heard this one.
Maybe. I've heard this one, but I don't know if you
think-
told it on
I
the
think-
podcast.
I don't know. I
It
think
might
I
have been
probably
it might have been in just you and mine. Yours and
Yeah,
mine,
I don't
but we can
remember.
retell it.
Yeah, I mean, I literally, we're out doing some mission, and we had these squad internal radios that pretty much they just give the privates just to fuck off with and talk shit to each other while we're, doing whatever training event it is that we're doing. And about halfway through, we had probably walked, I don't know, for a couple hours at this point, like from where I had last checked to make sure I had this battery, and didn't have it anymore. And so I was like, oh fuck. So I told my team leader, and he's like, God damn it, where the fuck did you last have it? And I told him the last place I knew of it, and he's like, you son of a bitch, that's so far away. So we just kind of chalked it up, and we get back, and my tab at the time asked me what I think it's worth, and I told him, I don't know, probably like $100 or something. And he's like, no, you fucking idiot, what is it worth right now? And I told him, yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I think it's worth, because if what I think it's worth is worse than what you think it's worth, then I fucked myself. And he's, like, okay, well, you're being a fuck right now, but I can't really knock you for that logic. And it had come up that I used to like rap in high school. And so they said, okay, you're going to write a rap song about losing this 154 battery. And it was right as this what the fuck was the song? The 1738 by Fetty Wap.
1738.
And so that's what I wrote the song to. And then they liked it so much that they started bringing everybody from all across the company to come and listen to me perform it before we left work one day. Yeah, that was pretty good. And then I've told the God story before, the D's.
Oh, dude, that one's hilarious.
That one's such a good one. I love that one so much. And then I really wish that I could tell some of the Ranger School ones, but
Those might get you in
I'm
some
not going
water.
to.
The statute of limitations is not up for that.
If this podcast is still going in 10 years,
We'll tell it.
then you guys might know. But until then,
I mean, do we want to discuss your mind rap battle that we had?
I had those videos. I keep meaning to fucking get them on a drive to.
I wonder if I
fucking
still
play.
have. I still have.
well, I don't think I still have mine. I don't think I still have mine, but I remember most of it.
Sing it.
I got. It's like, shoemate, I'm
Well-
sorry for what I'm about to do to your career. Bend you over backwards and fuck you from the rear. You're gonna be limping. You're gonna be limping after I'm done with your whack ass. I'm about to go in with this diss track. Went to the gym yesterday and goddamn, you look like a twig. Always wearing a hat because you got a fucked up hairline, bro. Just get a wig. You the ugliest one out of this entire group. Even Allred's big ass head gets more bitches than you. I love how you always come at me for being so short, laughing and joking like, haha, you're like 5'4". But let me tell you something, I may be short, but not only are you ugly, you got some big ass ears and a long neck, homie. Now I'm gonna stop before I put you in your feels. Next time, do your research before you challenge Mr. Van Steel.
Bro,
And
how do you remember
mine-
that? How do you
Huh?
remember that? How do you
You-
remember that?
You
No, I
read
have it still.
Oh, you have
I
it- you
still
have it written down.
I still have it in my notes, yeah, and I have the video of Shoemates.
Yeah, mine. I say. I think mine was like, Van Heel, you little meatball.
Yeah,
Step to the wrong person in your face will meet my balls. Can't stay on the beat at all. I'm bacon, you're a Haji, and I'm sending you to Allah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like I said, you're like Little Red Riding Hood talking shit about my ears, but I'm the big bad wolf. Better to hear you with, my dear. Splitting you from ear to ear without fear of you murder my rap career. And then I said, something about I'm trying to think of how I transitioned it. I don't remember how else it went. That's really the only part that I remember.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that was a decent chunk of it. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, dude. I don't know how it came about. I think we're just like talking shit about each other. And like,
we
dude,
were
I can
we were
remember.
talking shit, and then it was like, all right, motherfucker, we're having a rap battle on Monday. And then it was like Monday came, and it was like, did you write anything? No. Did you? No. All right. Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, the good old rap battles, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Joe's bars are better. I feel like.
Oh, bull fucking shit.
I mean, what does the chat think, dude? What does the chat have to say? You know?
All right, chat. Well, we'll fucking wait to get their official verdict once we figure out how to show them the actual videos. But my vote's Joe.
That's right.
Well, you're fucking white and from Utah, so nobody
Yeah, you're
respects
white.
your
You're white
fucking-
and from Colorado, so shut the fuck
Hey.
up. We're basically fucking the same.
Shoot, it says a
Okay,
lot.
asshole.
It says a lot for someone to vote for me when I even roasted him in it. Just saying.
I still disagree, but
How often during
Sorry?
the training cycle do you shoot your gun and do cool stuff? All the time, bro. Come on. There's like at least fucking 2 or 3 range weeks where you're shooting like every day during the week. At least when we were in. It might have changed. They kind of stopped doing a lot of range weeks, unfortunately.
Sometimes you may just get 2,000 rounds of fucking 7.62 Link and told to go fuck off and shoot it. And so,
Dude,
Just
fucking
depends
you
on-
never had to do a fucking neither of you had to do a fucking machine gun range. Dude, that shit was fucking super cool, but it sucked.
well, I
Isn't
did.
that
I
what-
didn't. I did
I'm
the heavy
talking-
weapons and
Oh, that's
one of
true,
the
heavy
du-
weapons.
and
Yeah.
one of the dudes was gone because he had to get dental. So the other dude was gone from our fun company. So it was me and one other dude, and we were shooting for 4 people for just me and him. And the dude that I was tag team with was a fucking Ranger Tap Sergeant Major guy. And we had like 4,000 or 5,000 rounds 7.62 to shoot between me and him.
Oh my god.
And we
that's a
had
lot.
two 240s.
Oh
I
no,
was
those
like-
barrels, dude.
And
Rip.
I had to deal with him the entire time. Dude couldn't do a barrel change to save his life. Nah, fucking
Rip.
sucked. Yeah, big rip.
did you train him up?
Yeah, Joe, what the fuck? That was your job.
There's no training that dude up. What do you mean?
Can't teach an old dog new
Who's a-
tricks.
The dude's a lost cause, man. Oh,
One piece of advice to staying in your regiment.
don't get a DUI or do cocaine.
There you go. That's all you need to know. Don't pull a John
Nice.
Jones.
That's the key to your success right there. And don't lie to your fucking team leader.
Yeah, that one's a big one too.
And don't bring your gun into a fucking local gym and drop it on the fucking floor.
Well, I mean, he was still in after that shit though, so you can't even say that.
Oh, and don't
Right.
go raid. So don't go raid someone's fucking boat.
Private boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go jump in the fucking boat and fucking smash into their fucking liquor and start pouring fucking drinks. Don't do it. Also, don't do that in fucking ranger school. Don't break into the overhang and start pouring yourself drinks
And firing up the grill.
and firing up the fucking grill.
That is fucking 25 meters away from the fucking battalion staff duty, where they can see the smoke coming from the damn chimney or whatever the fuck of the kitchen. I mean, fuck it. If you want a cheeseburger named after you and live for fucking on for eternity, sure.
was it a bandit burger?
It was the B&E burger,
Oh, yeah, the
the breaking and entering burger.
If you're ever, for the people who are here,
It's
if you ever
actually
go to
fucking
fucking
good as
Dahlonega
hell.
and you go to the fucking overhang right outside 5th RTB, go ask for the B&E burger. Do you have free time in regiment? Yes and no. You get a lot of days off, but you also fucking the days that you're not off, a lot of the times you're fucking working your ass off.
When you're on, you're on. When you're off, you're off.
Yeah. And then exciting deployment stories. I mean, fucking Bang Bang Chicken Night in Dwyer was pretty good.
Bang Bang Chicken was different, dude.
That's kind of a vague question.
I mean, I love just hearing the knock on my fucking wall. And I knew that was the calling for fucking
Is the
Super
call
Smash
for
Bros.
either Smash Bros or fucking food or gym?
Or I loved walking into the other tent in our second deployment and just seeing Shoot playing the fucking Witcher on a goddamn screen projector every fucking day.
Bro, it took me fuck, I don't even know how long it took me to download that fucking game because I did it while we were there. I did it over the shit ass Wi-Fi that you had to pay $125 a month
fucking dollars for.
Yeah. It took like 4 days. And the worst part is if you connect from another device on your account, it kicks off the other one. So in the middle of the night, whenever I would need to go run to the bathroom to fucking rub one out, I would have to switch over and it would stop downloading. And then I get back to my bed and it's like, all right, time to close my eyes. And I wake up and I forgot to reconnect the fucking switch to the Wi-Fi. And so it took me so fucking long to download that shit. Jimmy ended up buying it on his computer.
Yeah.
What are their good stories?
Joe, tell your trading stories, dude. When we were in Dwyer and you'd fucking be trading.
Oh yeah, well, dude, I just had my fucking. You guys would always go to fucking dinner, and you guys be like, "Yo, let's go." And I'm like, "Can't right now, bro. Stock market just opened." But I was like, I wasn't doing much trades then. That was when I was learning everything, essentially.
Okay.
Because that was kind of the time, like when I was reading book, watching a bunch of YouTube videos. So I didn't really know fucking shit.
Who did you watch? Who'd you watch on YouTube?
Dude, there's this. If you type in like how to invest in the stock market, there's this like fucking Asian guy who talks. It's like an hour-long video. He talks about it, and then this guy who I initially watched, his name's Ricky Gutierrez, Guit like EREZZ, some shit like that. But I don't watch him or any of this shit anymore. But mainly I just watched like a bunch of videos about like how to invest, not necessarily like how to find stocks. Mainly just fucking like how to actually invest. And once I learned like that and everything about it, then what I use, it's kind of comedy and a meme, but it's also thing. It's called StockTwits, that app.
Oh yeah,
You can go on
StockTwits?
there. You can go on there and find some funny ass meme, but also like a big thing that it does is it kind of brings to light like certain stocks that maybe you wouldn't have heard of. It just like is like think of it as like on Twitter, and you get your news outlets from that. It's not obviously always accurate or right, but it just brings it to light some stuff that you can do more research into, like a stock that maybe I've never heard of before and whatnot, that you can just use that as an outlet to be like, okay, let me check the stock out and see what the fuck, look at its chart, look at its history, analytics, all that stuff, and then you can make a decision off that. But it just opens up instead of the typical, Amazon, Apple type of shit that, but I wouldn't recommend day trading to anyone if they're like new at all, because
I mean, it's like a full-time, like there's a lot of people don't think that there's a lot of time going into just sitting there and watching the damn ticker. Cause like you got fucking your stop losses set, you got your cash outs set. And it's like,
yeah, and
it's a lot.
It's a lot of like, yeah, you got to be always watching it, and you got to do a lot of research. And on top of that too, day trading it's a lot, not as much as gambling, but it is a lot like gambling.
It's a lot like gambling.
Especially when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Obviously, when you know what you're doing, it's not as much, but it's a lot when you don't, and especially when you don't have the time. Like your best bet is literally just invest in long-term stocks that,
Well, let's say that you had some, like, let's say you had like 10 G's to fucking play with, and you were okay with losing, like, and you had the time. Let's say you had the time to do it. Would that be fine, or would you still like, hey, just put that in the S&P?
I mean, I would, like, I'm of the belief like always go small when you're gonna day trade and invest big. So like if I had 10 grand to just blow, I would invest at least like 8 or whatever amount you're comfortable with losing, like completely losing. You can use that for day trading, but even when you do day trades, like you don't want to just all YOLO it on one stock, because a lot of the times, like when you buy a stock, it's gonna go down. Typically, it's just how it works. and then you're gonna be stuck holding the bag, and you have no other money to invest in other place, so you're just stuck, kind of holding. So like what I always did was like, let's say I had like $2,000 or some shit, whatever, to kind of fucking blow or day trade, whatever. I would do like $300 per like stock that I would like try and day trade. And I had like a certain limit that I would be okay with losing, and a certain limit that I cash out. And the main big thing is like practicing repetition of being successful with it. Like not
You got to be
necessarily the
disciplined
amount that
too. It's like,
Yeah, not
hey,
the
like
amount.
I hit my percentage that I wanted to hit, and it's like I
Yeah.
should get out instead of just being greedy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
not focusing on the amount you win, but focusing on like the percentage and how well the trade went. Because like you're gonna day trade, you're gonna do it consistently. Like, you know, yeah, you may get a big win here, but if you stay that pattern or that thing was just based off of luck and it wasn't anything to do with your skill, you just bought it and it went up randomly. Like then you're gonna keep doing that, and overall in the end you're gonna lose. So like it doesn't really matter what dollar amount you start with, whatever, to day trade or any shit like that, but you just need to practice on, you know, learning from your mistakes, fucking becoming good at it to the point where you're having more wins than losses, because you're never gonna like perfectly time the market. You're never gonna get every trade right. So you need to
Right.
have also like a certain set of rules and discipline, because a lot of times when you're buying a stock and then you're down, you just like want to hold the bag and like it's gonna go back up, and most times it just keeps going down. It was a shitty trade, so you just need to get out, accept your losses, and move on.
Yeah.
But
Hey, fucking Ethan is saying that Joe Van Heels is real nasty, talking about the rap battle. But Shoemate has more rhyme.
yeah, but mine has good flow with it when I have a beat to it. Like when I got a beat to it, mine worked perfectly. Like
You don't always get a
whatever.
beat though.
If you
Huh?
could stay on the beat, then it would, yeah.
Yeah, well, the beat that I picked was, I literally typed in best rap battle beat, and I just clicked the first video. It's not like I went in, made my own beat, had a fucking whatever. I just fucking clicked the random video.
There's your first problem, brother.
Yeah, dude. Didn't break out the garage band beats, bro.
Yeah. But if I did that, then shoot, there's no way she would have been able to recover. So
Mm,
like I said,
but you
I didn't
did.
want to destroy his career. All right. Like, do you do it?
None of us hunt. Sam, you don't hunt. Joe, you don't hunt. I don't really hunt anymore. I used to
Whoa,
hunt
whoa,
duck.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Joe, you don't fucking hunt.
What do you mean? I've killed deer and fucking pheasants before, brother.
Yeah, currently though.
No, not currently.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I used to when I go
Yeah, I mean, we all used to.
go home.
Yeah, we used to hunt the two-legged pig, but none of us ever got any kills, or we never limited out on that. So unfortunately,
I don't know. I dropped a couple mortars, so you never know.
that's true. That's true. Up in the air, question mark on your
I
kill
like-
count.
I like to tell myself that they hit home, but you never know.
You never know. What do you guys? They're asking me. Some dude's asking me if I'm going to go to a Milson West with my friend Blue Jean. Eventually, I fucking don't have any airsoft shit, so I'll have to get a fucking couple airsoft guns and fucking whatever kit they fucking run at Milson West.
Why do you need to have an airsoft gun? Just use live rounds.
Dude, they have like dudes that'll bring out
Bring how
fucking
you fight,
blunt
huh?
guns.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, fucking they have guys that bring out like blank guns and like fucking just shoot with those to add to the ambiance, which is kind of cool.
Well, it's like that way I know if I hit someone that they're fucking shot, and they can't fake and be like, I wasn't hit,
No,
Motherfucker, you're
fucking-
bleeding.
You're fucking dead. What do you mean?
You got a gaping hole through your fucking chest, bitch. You're fucking
It's-
shot.
Is
You
4
fucking
years and
dead, too.
done? Is 4 years in regiment done? Like if you just do 4 years and get out, is that looked down on?
I don't think so.
Depends on your goals. Like if it's like, hey, I just wanted to
Yeah.
try it out, like it's fine. Like get your tab at least, like minimum get your tab. If you get out of regiment without getting your tab, yeah, it's gonna kind of look down on because it's like you didn't get the full experience. So minimum get your tab, and if not, like minimum tab, like minimum team leader time, because that's when it's fucking gets more real.
Fun.
It's more fun. You get to learn more. It's, when you get out, it's like, hey, I was a fucking team leader in regiment versus, oh, I was just a fucking tab. Like, no one knows what the fuck a tab means, but like if you get out, you can say, oh, I was a team leader. And like, even though they might not know what that means, like if it's an employee or a fucking chick you're fucking talking up at a bar, I mean, she's not going to care. But employers, it's like, hey, it looks better a little bit more than just a tab because they don't know. But a team leader is like, okay, you had a leadership position, you fucking were in charge of people, you were in a fucking elite unit as a team leader, in a leadership position. It'll give a little bit more of a leg up. And you can't hit team leader in 4 years. It's just not as common. If you have to do probably at least one extension or reenlistment to get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, to answer your question, I did 4.5 years, or I guess after everything, at 4 years, and I got out active. I'm in the guard now, but I got out at E5 like 4 months before I got out. But obviously, I didn't do no team leader time. Well, I did do like a training, like shootouts and stuff, but other than that, like I didn't do no actual shit as a team leader. But I don't think it's looked upon. But also, like my whole life cycle kind of ended up where I had to pick one or the other because my girl was going to PT school and she started the day I got out, and so it was like I either move with her, which I had known her for my entire military career, so it was like either that or whatever. And I also didn't plan on staying in forever, and also when I was getting out was when the whole Afghanistan was happening, so kind of made my decision a little bit easier. But yeah, I would just say if you get the full experience at least of, getting in a deployment and getting your tab, like I wouldn't say it's looked down upon. Like, I think there's a misjudgment between like, and a lot of people have that disconnection where it's like, oh, you're getting out of the military, like you're a piece of shit, but it's like, no, it's like I'm gonna go pursue my career in whatever college or get a job, because at the end of the day, everybody retires from the military. Whether it's 20 years or 4 years, everybody gets out eventually. And a lot of times when you're due 15, 20 years and you come out, you don't really have anything else to do. You don't know what the fuck to do because, you've been in the military your whole life.
Yeah, that's all you know.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's looked down upon. Do what you want to do, don't care what others think, because at the end of the day, it's your fucking life. So
yeah.
What you'll know that it's time when you start looking out for number one. That's when you know that it's time.
Yeah. Why is the Star of Burma on the regimental colors? My guy, you got to read some more fucking Ranger history. So the Burma Star is on our DUI, or distinctive unit insignia, not drunk under the influence, or driving under the influence rather. It's the Star of Burma because Merrill's Marauders in World War II were operating out of Burma. It's like the fucking, I can't remember the numbers, but it's like a fucking, let me Google it so I can speak intelligently. It's like the fucking 5307th provisional unit. And they incorporated that into their insignia because they were operating in Burma during World War II. And then when the 75th was stood up, I think we had it when we were just 1st and 2nd Battalion in 1974, when they set up our distinctive unit insignia, was when they brought it back and kind of, made it more formal. But that is why it's part of our insignia. All right, boys. Well, it's fucking 10:30 for y'all over there, and I got shit to do tonight, so I think we should call it here.
For
sounds
sure.
good with me, brother.
Cool. We'll fucking Joe, when do you get back from JRTC?
Fucking nerd.
Nerd.
June
Still in.
19th.
June 19th.
Yeah, May 19th to June 19th, dude.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
I know, dude.
The
And I'm
fuck?
not getting paid. And I'm not getting paid a single fucking dollar.
That's fucked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be out there. But
That's super
but
fucked.
that,
Thank you for your
Yeah.
service, Joe.
my motivation is gonna be down the fucking shitter.
Bum, bum,
As-
da, 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 da,
as
da,
of-
dun, 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 dun,
As-
dun, da, 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 dun, dun.
Bum, 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 bum.
But as of that, that'll be my last training event ever. So
Do you want to be like
That's weird.
Josephine Hill? Go to goarmory.com.
GoArmory.com.
no,
Be
you
all
don't
you
wanna
can
be
be.
like me. If anyone here in the chat is listening, right? There's one piece of advice I can give you, right? Here it is. If you don't know what you want to do in the military, do not go to the National Guard. Okay, I promise you that. Not go to the National Guard. I'm not shitting on the National Guard, but I'm just saying this: that if your sole intention is going on deployments or getting military training, the Guard is the farthest from it. Okay, because you do things for 2 days. A lot of it's admin, and you may do a class or two, but you never get to actually really go do it. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then shoot, go for it. But if you want to actually get the military experience, just go active, because it's a good way to meet connections, meet meet people, and like bullshit, and kind of like a free weekend at yourself and stuff. But if you want to do anything in the military, do not go to the Guard, just go active.
If you have kids and you want a weekend getaway every month, Guard is for you.
Yeah,
Go to the Guard.
yeah. Then the Guard's for you. But don't whenever the recruiter tells you like, oh, it's just 1 week in a month, right? Don't let them fool you, because it's not just 1 week in a month. It's 1 week in a month. Sometimes it's 4 days. And sometimes it's a whole fucking month. All right.
And the
then
swamp.
sometimes you got sometimes you got pre-deployment training for fucking of 3 months, and then deployment for however other long. So don't let them fool you. Right.
Even though you're getting out the month after the pre-deployment training ends.
Exactly.
0
Don't let them
cents.
fuck you. Yeah. But
I
All right,
actually
boys.
love that they're making you go. That's so funny.
That is kind of hilarious, Joe. I'm sorry.
oh, to the pre-deployment? No.
Oh,
They
you're not
make-
going?
No. Well,
No, he's going.
Fucking
He just
better
doesn't
not.
think it's funny.
Well, he didn't think he was going to JRTC either, and yet here he is.
look, I told them, they asked me, and I told them I would go to JRTC if they needed me, but I told them I'm not going
First
to
mistake.
remote, because that doesn't make sense. Because why would I go? I'm going to be in school. I'm going to be in school semester. Why would I go do this pre-deployment training that I wouldn't be getting paid for 4 months for a deployment I'm not going on? You know?
Brother, that whole "I'll go if you need me" shit, that's where you fucked up. They do not need anybody that bad.
Well, they do, because we are so low.
No, they don't.
That they do need people for JRTC, because we're merging 2 companies together, because we have so few people. Our weapon squad consists of a 240 gunner.
That's a them problem.
that is
Tell
a
them-
problem.
Tell them that you haven't seen any of those cool National Guard commercials in a while. Let them know if they need help, we'll do it for the low.
I already told them. I told them my contingencies for reenlistment, and they laughed. I said, hey, here's my contingencies for deployment. I'll do 3 years. And the bonuses right now are 2 years, $6,000, 4 years, 12 grand, 6 years, 20 grand, right? Obviously, after taxes.
asshole.
Right?
Asshole.
I told them, here's my contingencies. I said, I don't get paid to cover trail. I do promotion points. However, I turn down a promotion. So the only thing you guys offer me is a bonus. And I'm going to do 3 years. I'm not doing this deployment. And I want a 45 grand bonus. And they looked at me and started laughing. And I said, you do that. I said, I already did the math. Look, I'm getting a degree in finance. You pay an average soldier 10 grand per year. You'd pay a brand new guy who gets in the military. You'd pay him 10 grand for 4 years, right? That's 40 grand. Plus a 12 grand bonus after taxes, 9 grand. You're paying this guy 49 grand. You don't know what you're going to get on. He could be an absolute shitbag. He also isn't going to know shit for 2 years. Or you give someone like me, who's in a leadership position, has the credentials, you give me less money. 45 grand after taxes is like what, 35 grand? So you save 14 grand and get a squared away person. Do the math. But they don't want to hear it. So
Well, it's not their decision.
It's not that they don't want to fucking hear it, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Well,
It's
no,
literally
it
not
is
their
their
You need to
decision.
end it. You need to end it. Just these
No,
poor
no,
people
no, it-
listening and watching.
It is.
I am
it is
so
their
fucking
decision.
sorry that you just had to hear all of that because
It is the decision.
what the
because here,
fuck?
look,
No, it's not, Joe.
It's
I
not.
know
it's
bonus-
It's actually fucking not. It's
I
actually
know
not.
bonuses. I know bonuses are set in stone. Right. I know that. However,
Uh-huh.
if they really want
End-
me,
end
they
of
fucking
the
pull out
thought.
of their
If,
pocket.
I mean, if you want, out of their pocket, yeah,
No.
like some fucking EA is gonna fucking take out a fucking personal line of credit and pay you fucking
Yeah.
$45,000 to
Well,
stay.
Fucking
you want- if
refinance
wanna-
his house.
All right, go ahead. They can find some.
We
other
need
E5 to
we
be-
need Joseph
We
Van
need
Heel.
Joe Van Heel.
They could. Hey,
We need
hey,
the
they can find-
squeal.
They can find another E5 to be platoon sergeant for fucking
sounds
training events. In
Sounds like that's what they're gonna do, Joe. They're gonna tell you to
Exactly.
kick rocks.
I guess. Good luck. I'm fucking deuces then.
Exactly. I mean, I guess kudos to you for
I mean,
giving them your
that's
list
funny
of
for,
demands, but
yeah,
Jesus
the
Christ.
fucking hostage negotiating fucking
yeah,
contract,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
hostage negotiation with
The
no
terms
fucking hostages.
with no hostage,
He had
except for
no
yourself.
fucking-
You can't
he is-
negotiate. You can't
he
negotiate
is-
if you're the hostage and the hostage taker, Joe. That's not how it works.
Joe's last brain cell is the one being held hostage.
Hold on. Last brain cell. Give him some credit. He's got at least two of them.
At least two. Yeah, they rubbed together and came up with this fucking great idea.
We're gonna
where
get so
one's-
much fucking money.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm never coming on this goddamn podcast again. Or
Don't fucking
good.
lie, Joe. This is the best part of your fucking month.
4 years, $45,000.
Take it or leave it.
It was 3 years, 45 grand. First of all, get it right.
Oh, damn.
Whatever.
Low ball.
The second that I heard that you were trying to negotiate with the fucking army, I stopped listening.
It was
Actually,
just
I
to
love
prove a
that.
point.
I
It
love.
was to prove
Yeah,
a-
I know.
No,
I
I
used
knew
to-
I wasn't. I knew they were gonna laugh in my face. I literally just did to prove a point that you
They're
guys are
fucking
willing to
idiots.
keep. Yeah, you guys wonder why retention is so low and people are getting out. Why would I stay in if I don't get paid at all? And I always have to do fucking either squad leader or fucking E7 shit when I'm an E5. Why would I want to? And I don't get paid any extra for it. And I just have more
Yeah.
responsibilities. Why would I want to
When-
do something when I don't get paid for it?
Yeah.
This is
Let's
the
be
last thing
honest,
I'll
like-
say, Red.
Yeah.
Whenever they were trying to get me to reenlist, I didn't tell this to the people in charge of, getting me to reenlist, but everyone in our squad and our, team leaders and squad leaders at the time, I told them that the only way that they're getting me to reenlist is if I get a blowjob from the BC's wife.
Jesus Christ.
I
didn't
feel
get
like
it.
that would be fucking teethy, bro. Just saying.
I don't even remember who the BC was at the time.
Well, it wasn't the guy.
So I couldn't,
It wasn't the guy that was most recent when we were all
So-
in.
yeah. I don't even know what any of their wives look like. It was just the principal of it.
It's the fucking
That's the only.
principle.
That's the only way you're keeping me here. Yeah, so
Jesus
dumb.
Christ. All right. Well, hopefully that doesn't get us fucking demonetized. We'll fucking catch y'all later once Joe is fucking
Oh,
back from
wow.
the swamps of JRTC. Joe, watch out for the fucking box witch. I heard that there's a witch down in JRTC that'll fucking come into your BP at night and fucking steal your fucking semen. So hopefully that doesn't
Good,
happen.
dude.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Let it
before
fucking-
we make it out of the fucking swamps. But we'll catch
Yeah.
y'all maybe before Joe's back, and maybe we'll just be me and Shu and maybe someone else. Maybe we'll get Bob on or something. But yeah, we'll catch everyone later. Thanks for watching.
Sayonara.
Say goodbye.